Oh shit, I'm woefully unprepared. Hi guys, I'm Garrick. This is Arcane Adventures in Andromedus. I have blurbs and shit to read, so I'm gonna do that first. So, first of all, coming up, episode of 11 of the first podcast of many Dave has been completely taken advantage of and forced to workloads. No Silver Linings, Call of Cthulhu story set in 1920s Ireland by Mark Horgan of Shunnock Games is available now for Patreon subscribers at the jeweler tier. And episode 10 is on all the normal podcasting platforms with I think episode 11 is out tomorrow. Yeah, Wednesday, the 2nd of October. After spotting something very peculiar along the Silver Mines mountain trail, the investigators trudged through the muddy terrain in the pouring rain to see what's going on up there. Accompanied by Peter Houlihan, who believes that there is something in the mines that is responsible for taking Jack Sullivan, the group discover something shocking. I really hope it's like a live electric wire that's in the mine. That'd be pretty funny. Our podcast is now live, and you can head over there by clicking the link in the chat. Depending on the tier you choose, you'll receive. Oh, sorry, our Patreon is now live, and you can head over there by clicking the link in the chat. Depending on the tier you choose, you'll receive original monsters, magic items, and maps to use in your games each month, with maps made by Kate here. There'll also be the opportunity to get early access to our podcasts, discounts on select magic items at Drive-Thru RPG, shoutouts on stream, and bonus content, as well as discounts on commissions from It's Map, Kate, and Zorbzar, who's responsible for all the Patreon art. Speaking of shoutouts on stream, first shoutout, I think, as per the list this week is to Christian. Christian is our former technomancer who has unfortunately had to step away from the role due to real life shenanigans. But yeah, he's been a long-term supporter of the channel, and we really appreciate him. So with the podcast, the blurbs out of the way and stuff, I've another bit to add. So we've actually recently added a $1 tier for those of you that would like to show their support but can't stretch to $5 or $10 tiers. You don't have the coin to spare to pledge, fear not. You can still give our Patreon a follow. I get a free original monster and magic item for your trouble, plus even more free content on occasion. So make sure you stick around. We can't wait to share all the gems of the Emerald Collection with you. Rebirth of the Graven King continues on Thursday, with Kethra severely affected by the water trap in Shazastar's entrance halls. The party have entered the dungeon proper, negotiating a fiendish series of hallway traps, and the party emerged, a little bruised and battered, into the first room on Shazastar's dungeon, constructed for him by Wraithwell's dungeon design, seemingly hundreds of years ago. Now
We
they
have a
stand
hype
face.
train.
Oh, nice! Thanks, guys. Thanks for anyone who's dropped anything. I don't currently have the Twitch chat open while I'm reading these things, so I apologize. I'll get to you soon.
That's what I'm here for.
We'll let Kira get to you soon, so. No, by the way, they also stand face to face with a spectral entity known also as the Shopkeeper. What is his place in this death trap dungeon, and how long will Indira stay her hand with a spectre standing before her? Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Is this the cloaked guy from Resident Evil 4? Is that what Dave's throwing at us? Because if so, great. They're in for a good time. Next week, I believe we have Shadow Dark on Tuesday. I don't want to blur for that, but do tune in. Hopefully, we'll have something there for you. As well as that, I believe next week also marks the anniversary of the Emerald Collective. I don't want to blur for this.
We all won.
Has been kind of doing a load of work on socials to get stuff up and prep for that. So, one, thanks all for the crazy amounts of support you've shown us over the last year since we've set out on our own. Hopefully here's to year two, and we only hope to do even more crazy shenanigans here with you guys in chat. Do stay tuned during the week. We have a few bits that'll be going up on the socials. Please keep an eye out in the Discord, on the Instagram, the Twitter, the TikTok, everything. We have a few bits going up for you, and we intend to continue this on and hopefully grow our presence here. If anyone in chat here hasn't dropped a follow, it would mean the world to us if we could hit 400 by the time we're one. So please do make use of that follow button. And yeah, without further ado, that is kind of it for my blurbs. I'm going to pass you around the table here. If you give me 2 more seconds, where is the Twitch con? I have closed Twitch. Give me 1 second, guys. I need to see what order it is on the Twitch because I don't see the overlay. Second, we're doing it in random order. John, introduce your character first.
Oh, hi, I'm Sean. It's your boy Thaco Bear. I'm playing Ridmac, a ranger who ranges in the wilds with the soul-burning purpose, or 2 soul-burning purposes. 1, to protect the world from unlicensed mages, and 2, to bring down the international nuisance, the mastermind behind all bad things, the destructive force that is known as Salmon. He will be brought to justice.
Salmon.
Yeah, Salmon! Yeah.
Salmon was innocent in all this until
No,
you
he
guys
was not.
drove
He
him
is
away.
a villain.
Us guys.
You
Us
guys.
guy.
No, it's just the group of you. None of you stood up for Salmon. You let him
No,
away.
we didn't.
We also didn't attack
Hey,
him,
thanks for the sub, Ryan in chat, and me also in chat. Does that mean we're officially a year old already? Because like, how are we at 12 months if the birthday's not until?
It's been 12 months.
It's been so long.
Hmm.
I think it's just
Yeah.
the twitchy twitch setups.
Maybe.
And then the livey lives.
Yeah, fair, probably that. Anyways, in that regard, we've probably been subbed since before the actual channel
Exactly.
live or something. Yeah, fair enough. That is a good point. So yeah, thanks guys. That's a level 2 hype train we're on now, coming near to level 3. So that's awesome. Following John, we're gonna go to Freya.
Hello, everyone. I am Freya. You see me everywhere. I'm so sorry, but I am playing Alara Duskwood. She is a noble half-elf with mysterious magic. She has left her privileged life behind, and she is determined to protect her loved ones. She faces dark forces while forging her own path. Despite her heritage, she remains kind and resilient. And I messed up 12 of those words.
That's new records.
That's what you're getting.
Good shit. Speaking of privilege, and in this case, not left behind, we have Cian playing Arthur.
Hello. I am playing Arcane, the guy with the best French accent, definitely French, in all the world. So far, he's a bit of a prick, but it is all show. Is it all a facade? Or is he just nobility, and that's kind of how they act? You have to find out.
Yeah, maybe in that regard. So, following him, we're going to go with probably a less privileged background, but Max.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Hi, I'm Vipa. Tonight, of all nights, I am playing the emotionally challenged barbarian, Max Madansky, who's just plain occasionally angry, sometimes miffed, but always on the edge.
Yeah, pretty much.
Of everything, apparently.
Ryan, who a robot?
Who's a robot?
Yeah.
I'm not a robot.
Well, Max isn't a robot, I think.
Not this time.
I'm a robot.
We're all robots.
I'm a Cylon.
I sound robotic. Do I sound robotic?
It's
Tell me, people, do I sound
it's the
robotic?
Kyra voice. It's a little tiny bit.
Do I sound robotic? I don't, to me. I've just unmuted.
You sound robotnik.
Could be the mic just picking up a bit, but yeah. I don't know, maybe. Following them, we have last but certainly not least, Kate from It's a Map playing Kiva.
Hello. I'd just like to point out to all my fellow party that we all have one healing, thanks to somebody who said it. On your end.
On your end.
Healing, because I have a feeling we're going to need it.
Yeah, there's a total of 64 healing in the pool at the moment. I'm keeping track.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I don't know. Do I trust
And
the
one
DM to
inspo,
keep track?
one inspo each from the gifted subs, and I believe Dave also subbed and Ryan. So it's I will say everyone has inspiration, and there's 2 inspiration in the pool.
Sweet.
I already had inspiration.
Then you have an extra one.
Nice.
Thanks.
Normally they don't stack, but
Ryan.
like it's our anniversary week. You might need it tonight, so.
So yeah, hi, my name is Kate, also known as It's a Map, on the various socials where I share maps I make, some of which you'll see used in a couple of the EC games and on our Patreon. I've also recently taken over the mantle of Technique. Most of the streams, which has been a learning curve, but I think I'm pretty much there now until my computer decides it wants to be reset 5 minutes before we go. Kiva is an elf with violet hair and white greyish hair. with violet eyes, and white grey hair. She is pale and relatively short for an elf at 5'5". She's a seemingly innocent monk with a hidden deadly past. Once a loyal disciple, she now hides from her former order, masking her lethal skills behind a gentle exterior. Though she yearns for peace, her past relentlessly haunts her, pushing her into battles with those who once called her ally. The end.
Yeah, so eventually we're probably going to get into that at some point. Kiva might have to punch people that once called her friend. No, we'll stay tuned and we'll find out. So, last we left off, our players had ventured through the Aegis Woods, or Aegis Woods. I created the world and I don't know how that word is pronounced. But along their way, they encountered a group of goblins that had, according to Ridmac, being led by Salmon, stolen their food and supplies. Now, Salmon was nowhere to be found. Rumors of Salmon's being there was not one goblin mentioned Salmon at any point. But, Ridmac, he's a ranger. He knows his shit. He knows salmon tracks when he sees them, even though they certainly were not there. But,
Stop defending Salmon!
Salmon's innocent. He's done nothing wrong ever.
No! He's the devil!
After murdering, accidentally in most cases, most of the goblins, our players left their leader, Gribbo, to wander off down a passageway deep under the ground. That can only backfire, right? Like, that certainly cannot go right for the party. I'm not even going to be sarcastic here. That is going to come back and bite them in the ass probably at some stage. But they're new adventures. They don't really know the shtick yet. Following that, they met up with some Ravenite paladins and a cleric known as Tharkin. These were tasked with investigating seemingly the same thing as our party, and have since reached the town of Novus, in which they met with Garsh, the half-orc huntsman, who was the town's kind of primary hunter, supplying the butcher in town with the meats that aren't commonly found in the the fields, from cattle, pigs, cows, that kind of thing, with sheep, that kind of thing. In conversation with Garsh, Arthur here had a distinct realization as to what might be going on here, as he rolled a nat 20 to succeed on a skill check for Arcana to kind of figure out what was Arcana? Yeah, it was Arcana, to figure out what was going on here in the Verthorn Valley. And we're going to pick up right there as that information kind of piques his mind, like interest, and kind of the neurons
Remind
fire.
me what information I got, because I'm not gonna lie, I was slightly out of it last session.
So, basically, what happened was you were kind of wondering what might be causing this new fervent following across the Verthorn Valley, cropping up in the villages. And the thought that popped into Arthur's mind that he has yet to say aloud is, some demons have the ability to spread like wildfire, like worship of them in order to accrue power and raise an army in the material plane before attempting to breach the abyss.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to keep that thought to myself for the moment. And definitely not in front of the Raven Guards.
They are not with you at the moment. They have they have taken away to people who are chanting and kind of crying out and insisting that he shall be their salvation, without kind of giving them specifics. There, and I've dragged them off towards a temple that is a temple. I say a shrine more so, towards the end of town, that's made out of a dark obsidian brick material. Those of you, Ridmac would know, as having been here before in the past, being from the Verthorn Valley, that is a crypt, Corvin. It's known as the Corvin Crypt, which is a Raven Queen shrine.
Well, they'll get their dues. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm going to keep it to myself for the time being.
Do we spot
Secrets.
any local drinking establishment?
There is a tavern, kind of near enough to that shrine. It's about 4 buildings down on the street. For the sake of this little isometric map I've made, it's not the finalized version, and I will have an up-to-date version at some point. But if you look, it's kind of the church itself would be the shrine. It's a bit smaller than that. The tavern would be this building here, for those of you who can see. Are we on that map? Yeah,
Yeah.
there.
Yep.
It is this building here is the town. This being a town hall, and like there are more buildings than this. Just these are like the main, like important buildings. There's none of the residential places are on the map.
Well, we go to the pub, guys.
Yeah, Garsh will, he'll bid you on your way. He has he said he'll catch up with you later. He has a few affairs to attend to, and he said he'll meet you there. If you give me 1 second now, I have notes. Places. So, the tavern is actually an inn. It's called the Merryweather Inn. Not many people seem to be merry in that regard. And a few people seem to be weathered, I suppose is a good way to put it. So as you kind of arrive there, you enter in. I don't have a map for the interior of this place, so we're just going to theater of the mind this. You enter in, and it's surprisingly well kept. You know, from the outside, it does seem a bit run down and dingy. But when you enter it, it seems to be, it's bright. It's well lit. There's fireplaces lining the walls. There's a number of large tables. The bar seems fairly well stocked, considering it's a frontier town. Behind the bar stands a approximately 6 foot tall male. You would guess drow, who is currently cleaning a very filthy looking glass with an even filthier looking rag. And there's a few people scattered around, just your, people that look like they've just come back from hard days of work on the farms and the fields. A few laborers maybe who are working on constructing some of the houses nearby. Some houses that are under construction. A few other bits like that. Your standard what you'd expect to see in a pub at just after maybe we're talking Earth hours 5 p.m. As you guys make your way in, you do see the elf kind of stares in your direction, kind of warily. Doesn't recognize you, and it's kind of throwing him off. It's not common that they get people in the inn, maybe at this time of year, that aren't from the town.
Okay.
I'm gonna
5 ales.
What?
I'll
5 ales?
shout. I'm just gonna shout.
5 ales, you say?
5 ales.
5.
Good sir.
Right, well,
I put the gold down first.
If you've got any of those little umbrellas,
I
put
don't.
one in his.
Yeah, I don't got them.
Point it out. Arthur.
Well, I'll have them off for you now in a few minutes. Take your seat wherever, and I'll bring them over.
Good man. Good man.
He does take the gold, and you don't get change.
Well, how much gold was it?
He doesn't say you pop the gold down, so he just took it.
I feel like I would put like a gold piece down.
Yeah, like yourself, like on an average, like even in the city, like a round of ale would only cost you like a gold. Like they're at most a silver or 2 each, but like he just scoops it. It's like basically it's like a quid a pint, and you've just given him a tenner. And he's taking the fiver. He's taking the fiver and change.
Ugh, prick.
Is this the kind of tavern that would have like an edgelord table, like off of the corner with enough shadow, but like there's one chair that has enough light
Aragorn?
where like it's what?
Strider.
Yeah, well, like I want us to go sit at this edgelord table so that we can all be kind of out of the way. But
There is a
I'm gonna
booth.
Put Arthur in the chair that has the light, preferably one that has his back to the rest of the room.
There is a booth, and there would be like a stool outside the booth that probably wouldn't be as covered. I guess I wouldn't say it's out of the light, but it's like it's in a secluded corner.
We just gotta make sure that we got like Arthur out in the light.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, if you just pile into the booth and like sit in the booth and leave Arthur sitting on the stool, that is exactly what will happen.
If there's a cushion or something on the way to this booth, I'll grab it and put it on the stool for Arthur to sit on.
Yeah, you find a cushion. Yeah, somebody's about to sit down and the cushion's at the back of the chair, and you just kind of yanked it out, and he's like, he's like, hey, and then he sees how big you are, and he's like, sorry. And you kind of sit there. About 2 minutes later, he comes over with 5 ales.
Can I whisper to the barman and just ask him very politely, because Alara wouldn't drink ales?
Mhm.
She'd be like, do you have any honey mead?
I can check the stores, yeah. I can,
Yeah, but shh, don't tell them. Shh.
all right. And then yeah, he will take one of the ales back and just
Yeah.
it's like, oh,
No, you
there's...
can leave it there. She'll put it in front of her, but just.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah. He'll reach for the glass and you're like, no, and then he goes, oh, okay, and then he comes back. It's a smaller glass, but yeah.
Yeah, just she can hide it behind the ale.
He doesn't charge you.
You're like, thank you.
I should
It's
hope
on the
not.
tab.
Yeah, he's only keeping a tab. He's not taking a tip.
Sure.
In chat said on your end, in chat says a gallon of ale should be about 2 silver pieces. I
My
mean,
God.
So you gave him a
probably-
lot of money.
yeah, it's probably in
Ripped.
around that. Yeah, you've opened the tab. So as you guys are sat there, there are like whispers around the tavern, like a number of people kind of they do look your way, and then like as they realize when you make eye contact or spot them, they kind of look away and return to their drinking. Nothing. There's no commotion per se, but it's a bit. It's quieter than you'd expect.
Okay, folks. Why don't we put all our information together and figure out what the hell is going on in this weird town? Does anyone
Cheers,
have...
fuckers.
Oh, we're here to do a job. That's all I know.
Yes, but then we have to do a specific job. We don't have to just, we have things we need to do.
Like?
Yes. We must find out what is happening.
Need to find out what is happening. This new religious fervor is going around the town. It's not very good. Or is John? Are you playing an Inquisitor type character? Is that what it's actually called? Like your role?
like a rogue?
Yeah, there's like, are you a bounty hunter or an Inquisitor? What's the?
It's a bounty hunter. I mean, he could be an inquisitor if he needs to be. You know, it depends on the nature of the client and the nature of the quarry.
The Inquisitor is currently in the Raven Queen shrine.
Fair.
That is his official title, Inquisitor
Okay.
Tharkin.
Our bounty hunting friend, have you seen anything similar in your travels to what is going on in this town?
You can give me a history check if you want, Ridback.
Ah, yes, sure.
Yeah.
I think about that for a second. I was like, have I? I don't think so.
We don't have really a fully fleshed out backstory for Ridback, so it's hard to... Yeah, so we'll have to look into that. But yeah, we can inform it from the fly.
18.
18, yeah, you would have seen some bits. Like, you made your way out of the Verthorn Valley through the thing. You were, like, turning in a bounty near, I would say, in Kresgar, which is the nearest large town. That's where you met up with the party. They were on the wagon already, and, you know, there was a bounty that was on a bounty board here, and you were kind of like, oh, that sounds like something I can do. And then you noticed they were all kind of already on that job, but, like, they were stopping in town by town to kind of recruit more people to help. And you did notice on your way out of the valley, you'd stopped in a town called, give me 1 second here, it's in my physical notes, where you had captured your last rogue magic user, called Sun's Grace. You had heard reports of a child's parents going missing alongside a number of the guards. In that regard.
Missing due to, like, you know, fervent belief of some sort of...
All is known is that the guards were had recently stopped attending the normal temples they would normally be, and suddenly vanished alongside two parents to a child, who had also seemingly stopped attending their regular service. Somebody tried to offer you the bounty, but it was like too low, and you were kind of like, eh.
Well, I mean...
Not rogue mages.
Not going to be doing much in the way of, like, hunting down guards that aren't showing up to work. But, you know, shit's going on. There's always something happening out in the valley. People with itchy fingers trying to do stuff with the devil, casting them spells. Not like they should be.
Oh, do you believe some demonic or infernal connection here?
I mean, there's always some kind of demonic or infernal connection. Like, Ain't no wizards popping up going, hey, I'm just not going to go to school and I'm just going to, strike a pact with the devil or with, angels. You know what I mean? Like it's probably got something to do with devils or ancient fae. Fae are probably like the devils too. If you really think about it, it all really comes down to the devil.
Yes, but it's always good to be very specific. Devil, demon, fae, celestial. You want to keep all them, because when you want to fight something, you need to know what the fuck it is.
Well, I just shoot in the face. Really, that's doesn't matter if it's red
Those work on
skinned
most things.
or like glowing. You just kind of put a bolt in your toolkit and you just and then right in the face, and then they expire.
Very true, very true. I understand. So you think it might be the demonic or infernal? Okay.
Could be. I'm not going to really speculate. I mean, it probably casts magics that I just cannot abide by. Unless they've got license, and then really it's none of my concern, really.
It is strange though that they're all these people have come to this new religion so quickly. It's as if they were being possessed or something. Does anyone know anything? I've heard anything like that?
Would Kiva know anything, considering her
Yeah,
history?
Keeps a monk. Well, not all religious monks are religious orders. Quite a few of them, they would have deep spiritual beliefs. And actually, the monastic order that Kiva's from would be almost directly related to kind of not per se like defending from these sorts of threats, but they would be kind of known for research and studying like bits and pieces about this. Not in that regard, like they keep they keep extensive records of history, and so stuff like this would get reported a lot. So yeah, feel free to make me a history check to see what you would know.
I give myself guidance. Why did that show up a minute ago? I have guidance, so I'm going to give myself guidance. I don't know what I actually do, but it's on my sheet, so I'm assuming I do?
Yeah.
Okay. Guidance there first, because this is going to...
You probably took a feat, your cantrip feat that I mentioned.
maybe that's it. Let's see. 13 plus 3 plus 1.
It'd be just the 13 plus the 3, I think, because that rolled the guidance separately as well. The guidance added on. So we'll go with the 16 here for that. I would say keep it. You would know it. You wouldn't know a huge amount. Like it's not like you're having some big revelation here. But the more they go on about like fiends and demons and infernal and different like fae type things, that sounds like it would make sense as to what's going on here. That's some creature that is substantially higher in the pecking order than the average person in terms of arcane power and not necessarily godhood, but like in terms of like the hierarchy of creep beings and living things, has probably done something shady here.
Okay. I will mention that I've seen it, or that I've read about it happening in other places.
Yeah, like there will be a famous
Interesting.
account of a fiend large numbers of years ago that was known simply as the War Omen is kind of the average term used for it. It's not really referred to under its name, because its name is believed to hold power. About 100 or so years ago, it breached the material plane, having forged a pact with a large number of former Tempest worshippers from the war god,
Okay.
and used them to cause all-out war in the neighboring country of Prometheus. He was defeated when a combination force of Andromedous, like soldiers from Andromedous, mostly humans, and the combination of working together of humans and elves, which is very rare, and like the temples all kind of helped out, and they kind of went over, they fucked them up, and little Easter egg for I mean, mostly John here. He's the only one who played in that. And actually Vipa, I think, who played in that little one shot that I never finished. He was cut up into pieces, and his pieces were separated and scattered across the continent.
Okay.
Because they could not kill him.
I will relay all of that information in just the way you did there.
Can Alara do a history check?
Can?
See if she knows anything from her readings.
Yeah.
See if she knows anything more. Probably not.
What you get?
Oh, a 21.
You know, much the same as what Kiva knew. Kind of similar, different stories.
Super.
More, probably a bit more like embellished. You know, tales of heroes during that war and stuff more than the actual hard coded history, which is what Kiva would have. But yeah,
Perfect.
like this guy was defeated by a group of six Avengers initially, and they took him on in a crypt under. It was kind of suspended between planes when they went through. It was allegedly a floating fortress in a portal to hell, and they managed to defeat him and drive him out. And when they basically destroyed his body to separate his soul, and then spread the pieces of his body to stop his soul from re-inhabiting the host.
My God.
So I wonder
Now-
how all these. Was it? Sorry, did you say Tempest?
Tempest clerics.
Tempest clerics.
Initially, it was the clerics, and then the paladins followed.
How all these Tempest clerics and paladins, holy men and women who truly believed in what they did, in their gods, how they turned so easily. It's very.
Doesn't make sense.
It's very. It makes you think a lot.
When you think you know
Yeah.
someone and then you realize that they're evil, I bet you at the very, very center of all of this is probably Sam, and he's probably the one who's like orchestrating this whole thing.
That sounds like a
Well, what if
plan.
it's something more sinister? Like, what if it's, I don't know, somebody's brainwashing them in removing memories or something? Like,
Nothing more sinister than salmon.
who would remove their faith? Like, to
Have you ever
turn?
heard of anything like this? Any way of going about this, like corrupting ideas, put an infection of ideas?
I'm not too sure. I don't think Alara would know anything about that.
They might have an idea that like charm magic could have something to do with it,
Oh,
but
maybe.
just considering what she has cast in recent sessions.
That
Yeah.
large half orc that we spoke to outside, do we think he knows more information about this?
That is possible.
When we got there. Because he was the one who told us
Do
about the
you-
monks.
Alara, you think that it might be a brainwashing of sort, that these people might be infected or something to believe what they believe?
You never know, because like people can lie for so long, but yet they can change in a moment's notice. It's very bizarre, but like for somebody with such passion, like the clerics, like the paladins, to turn your back, it just isn't right. So something else is going on.
It's a very interesting idea.
Oh, it is just an idea though, because
How quietly would you guys be having this conversation? Like, is it hushed tones, or you just open chat across the table?
I think
I'll-
it's hushed tones.
yeah, Lara would
That's
be
why
very
we kind of
quiet.
picked this corner
Can
over
I-
here.
Can I get a group stealth check?
No.
Uh-oh. No, thank you.
No, thank you.
No.
Okay.
Also, if
Alara-
it wasn't very clear, I wanted someone else to have the idea that Arthur had.
So,
Sorry.
No, that was the whole point. It was just like slowly drip feeding information. That is a 23.
14.
22.
I would say as a group you pass. Ridmac, you probably got a bit emboldened when you started mentioning salmon. So like you just yeah, your voice got louder and louder, and you do catch a few a few dirty looks from across the bar, but
Can we turn around and be like, it's the fish, it's the fish. Don't, we missed it. We didn't catch it. Oh,
yeah, nothing seems to come. After a while, the drow will make his way back towards your table, kind of just to clear away any empty glasses or anything like that. And he will make note that there are rooms available for travelers there that will cost 2 silver a night.
I think our friend already paid for those, really.
Oh, did I not already put those in with the? Oh, sorry, I thought I'd already booked those.
I'd imagine with all the money he
You
gave.
didn't say, but
No, I 100.
was that not for a tab?
No, but it was part for the tab and part for the rooms.
All right, then you need to pay for your next round. Of
Oh,
drinks.
don't you worry. I got this.
No, no,
I'll put down.
he's already agreed that that's fine. Like he genuinely like. No, go ahead.
No,
Hey,
I'll
dog.
do it. Hey,
This
dog.
gig.
I will. I'll pay for another round. Of course, I'll pay for another round.
Yeah, so that
I've
would be
probably
5
probably
silver.
polished off Ilara's pint as well.
yeah, we can, she'll
They're not
slowly
drinking.
move it over.
Yeah.
Would be 5 silver
Oh.
a round, and well, actually 6 when you if Alara's getting another ale as well as her.
She'll give you the money for her one, though.
I won't. I'll just. It'll be whatever people want to drink.
It works out to still
Apple
5
tea
The
for
same,
silver.
yeah.
Arthur and ale for me and whatever.
Are you actually putting in an order of a more ridiculous drink for Arthur when you're ordering the rounds?
I
Like,
might
he's
do.
not taking orders at the table. You do actually have to go up to the bar.
Oh, it's one of them places, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Like
yeah.
he takes glasses away, but he's not bringing stuff back.
Yeah, motherfucker.
The music
Okay.
has stopped, just so you know, Jam.
Oh, is it?
Our little diddly
Okay,
eye
I will
music that I was
fix
dancing
that.
away to.
We need a
Diddly-eye
jaunty
music, no.
in tune.
It's called Tavern Music by
Aha.
Tabletop Audio.
Makes it
Hey.
easy to find.
Yes.
Okay.
There is, I will say, there is somebody like plucking away at like a lute in the corner, but he's pretty shit.
Yeah, I'll,
Like he's like that one guy that like the barrel get that knows 3 songs and he plays on repeat. It's kind of odd what he's doing.
Cantina
So,
But
like,
he does
uh,
them well.
Yeah, no,
That's
I
nice.
would say he does it well.
he's the cantina band.
He's played the ye old version of Wonderwall at least 3 times.
He's the cantina band from Star Wars.
Yeah.
Oh, we don't talk.
Wait,
We don't
Jizz?
talk shit about the candy.
Yeah, I'll look it up and get to the bar and order some whatever these fuckers are drinking.
Kiva's gonna shout out, get some food!
Oh, give us
Not
a pack of
messy
peanuts.
food.
Give us a pack of peanuts. No.
Do they have a menu?
One each of.
Fuck me. Have you got a? Do you do food?
Yeah, we do. We're an inn when we do food. Dinner doesn't start for another.
His chef might have gone to bed or something.
Oh no, dinner hour doesn't start for another hour maybe before they start cooking up in the kitchen. But we can throw together some sandwiches.
Fuck me.
So
You're gonna be hungry. They don't start cooking for another hour.
Oh,
We-
God.
What's on the menu?
but we can get you a menu. But
What are you cooking?
Oh,
well, we have a boar. Darsh brought in a boar last night, so he's instead of bringing it to the butcher, he's thankfully decided to donate it to us. So we have boar on a spit being cooked out back at the moment.
Ooh, nice.
That's pretty much it. All hands
Just
are on deck for that.
just. Oh, we'll get some when it's.
Yeah, it'll be ready. And he'll lean in back through a door and be like, well, 40 or so minutes.
Alright, good enough. Good enough.
What time is
So,
it? Sorry, around
round of
here.
drinks.
It's like, and he'll look out the window and he'll be like, it's fucking no. Like, I don't have a clock.
Okay, that was me asking.
It
Sorry.
was about 5 o'clock when we.
About
came in.
5.
Yeah, about 5
Okay.
when he's got in here, and he's like,
Oh,
I
well-
don't have a clock in here.
Oh, all the stores would be closing then.
Oh,
so
shit, yeah.
Tonight, yeah, but like you do have rooms for the night now booked, and
Mm.
they will be open. Like it is, the days of the week have different names in this world that I have not finalized yet, and will have soon. But It's essentially it's a Thursday right now.
Thursday. Okay.
So they could have late night shopping.
Ooh.
Possibly.
They could have
Do they
it.
have click and collect?
What is that?
Next day delivery.
That only exists in Wyvern Pop. That's the fancy place. That
it's not established yet.
the Archmages have that figured out, but like out here, no, that's illegal. You do that, you'll be burnt at the stake, probably by Ridmac.
Can we go up and ask, the barman then? Are the shops open late today?
You might find the general goods stores open for another 2 hours. Stefan and the smithy could be open until he decides he's closed. It depends on he's not allowed hammer at the anvil after 8, but you know he tends to, the gods don't fuck with him, so
Doesn't pay to fuck with a smithy.
oh well, he maintains their equipment, and he was rumor has it he was in the army, so he probably fucked the guard up as well.
For three ales, though. We'll have some more ales and then fucking get some 3 ales, whatever she's drinking, and something with an olive for that one over there.
Yeah, he brings out 4 ales. One of the ales have an olive dropped in it, and then the honey made.
Very nice.
The olive is definitely not good. No, it's an olive, but it's not good.
Been there for 2 years.
That's yeah.
I believe this was very close to being wine.
What? Do you want wine?
No, I actually like ale.
Oh, okay.
No, this is very surprising for like.
You have wines? Interesting.
We have a few, but they're not great.
Yeah,
Oh.
Stick to ale. Ale's easy to make. It's hard.
It's hard to fuck up ale. We have ales. The whiskeys are decent, but if you want to spend a bit more, and
I have to fucking get up in the morning. I've got stuff to do.
The wine depends on the season here, and it's the off season.
Yeah, we'll stick to this. This is good. Thank you ever so much.
Guys, does anybody want to go to the smithy or anything? I don't really want to go on my own, so I can wait till the morning, but
Yeah, it's probably best we get some of this stuff done now before dinner, and then we can come back and freshen up and stuff. So yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Let's see.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'll keep the table reserved for you. And he will put out actually a little like pewter plaque that has the word reserved etched into it. And I'll pop it down. He's like, you paid for your rooms.
You're most generous.
It's not often we get visitors in of your quality in that regard. Like most are traveling mercenaries or miscreants heading over the border. So, you don't seem like the type to cause trouble.
We're not miscreants. I can absolutely assure you of that.
Plus, if you do, I'm sure one of your colleagues will take care of you, and he'll kind of gesture towards Ridmac. Ridmac, you know this guy. This is Varesh. He has hired you in the past.
Well, presence of a deep gnome at any table would make a quality table, now wouldn't it?
I wouldn't 100% always agree with that, but depends on the gnome.
Will you just work with me here, sir?
I mean, yes. Fair.
Excellent.
He is a drow, so he kind of when you say that. He's Celadrine drow though. He's not Lolth. You can tell from his complexion. It's a paler complexion than a Lolth sworn drow.
Well, that's why I haven't put a bolt in his face. It's fine.
Yeah. There aren't many Lolth sworn drow over this side of Andromedus. So most of the ones in they're a Deepwood drow here, which would be the kind of the Celadrin style drow, which he is. They're deep within the Aegis Woods. Not many of them come out, but when they do, they tend to set up in towns like this, or in there's a fair few in Kresgar that have left that may have been either banished from the drow clans. The Deep Woods are kind of more chill. They still have that matriarchal kind of society, but for them, they're not hostile on sight. They just don't appreciate people being in their places without invite, kind of. But they won't kill you. They'll just escort you out, usually. Are all deep gnomes American in this universe? They are now.
Yeah, everything in the Underdark should just have an American accent.
Oh, I mean, no, the Drows generally have an Australian accent if they're in the Underdog. That's just how it is. From down under.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
We're all from the deep south.
Yeah, they're from the deep south. Yeah, deep gnomes from the deep south. Yeah,
Deep domes from the deep south.
yeah. If you guys want to head to
Bless your heart.
the Smith, it's about a 10-minute walk across the town. He's kind of on the outskirts. You hear him before you get nearby. Loud, like hammering on steel on steel.
Oh, we're still open.
That's good. His name is Stefan, apparently.
It is.
Stefan.
So,
Stefan what?
yeah, his surname hasn't been given to you.
Oh goodness. Oh no. Okay.
So as you kind of get in there, you kind of you see him. He's outside. The amble and the forge is outside. There, he's about 5'8". He's human. Looks to be in his late 40s, early 50s. He's bald with heavily like a few scars across his head. Burns mostly. He's a large, big red beard with a lot of grey streak through it. He is a smith, so he's fairly well built, musculature wise. Is on his hammer, the hand he's swinging the hammer with, he is notably missing his pinky finger. Down to the but this knuckle, like he is the last knuckle, but like nothing beyond that.
Across the Yakuza.
You have to find out. That is where I got the inspiration from. That I was playing one of the Yakuza games when I was writing this part of the thing. He's wearing a large black leather smock, and as you kind of approach, he kind of looks up and raises an eyebrow, and he's like, "Ridmac, you've also probably worked with him in the past, restocking on bolts and getting bits for your crossbow." So he kind of looks at you and he goes, "You didn't break it again, did you?"
Oh no, I just need more things to shoot things in the face, really.
Bolts. You need ammo?
Always need ammo, my friend. You gotta have a litany of little shiny missiles to just go pew pew pew, and then all of the evil people like salmon fall down.
Right, well, we'll get onto that later. I don't have anything like new or fancy bolt wise. I only have the standards. You didn't let me know you were coming, so I couldn't really stock up for you.
Oh, any ones that just fly true and are pointing at the end. That's really all I need.
Carrie, I believe you're muted, or is that just me?
I muted myself. I said they're all pointing at the end, except for the blunt ones, which you kind of hit somebody and knock them out a bit. But
Oh, you got the knockout type now.
Well, they're not knockout. They're the less than lethal option. We're not allowed to call them non-lethal anymore.
I've been told that those are really good to be using with crowds. So
I've heard they
like
bounce.
some of those.
Yeah,
they do bounce. You hear a crack sometimes on the skull, but that should be fine.
You're just shooting at they're miscreants anyways.
If they bleed out the ears, a couple days later,
I can give you 10 of those. I can give you 10 of those for gold.
Fantastic.
I will say for them ones, they are knockout bolts. Do add a counter to your sheet for those. I would track the specialty ones.
I'll call them bonk bolts.
Yeah, whatever you call them. They are just like a normal crossbow bolt, but like the ends have been rounded and there's like no barb on them.
Okay.
In that regard, they look like they have a 50-50 chance of knocking somebody out or cracking their skull.
Fantastic.
So mechanically, if you say non-lethal, roll a d4 on a odds. It's non-lethal. On evens, it's not.
Well, it's no big deal if they
unless you aim for unless you specifically aim not for that. There. So, in terms of that, he does also have a litany of different bits and pieces kind of line up. Like there are racks, there are some swords, a shield is hanging up on one of them. There's like a staff with metal capped ends.
He was interested in the staff with metal cap ends.
Yeah, I mean, if you kind of look at it there, it is just it's standard quarter staff.
Okay. How much is this, Stefan?
Set you back about let's just maple handle, good steel capped. I'd say it set you back about 4 gold piece.
Does he make good stuff, Ridmac?
Oh yeah, I've killed so many people with his stuff. The blood of all sorts of people on this man's hands. Congratulations, you're doing good work.
That's good enough for me.
He would be, and even if you ask him around the town, he will be known as one of the better smiths in the valley.
Okay, I will buy a quarterstaff off him then.
Yeah, but that is a good point. Seeing as I'm bringing you so much business today, I wouldn't
Right, I'll give her
over a small discount.
I'll give her the staff for $1.50. You're not getting any discount. She's new.
I'm just saying, like, I'm bringing these fine folk here for things, and you might as well just for a first time buyer.
Yeah, I'll give her
an
an
opportunity.
I'll give her half price. It's an old one anyways.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Any of you guys need any work done? That axe looks mighty chipped, so looks like it could be sharpened.
I won't lie. Yes, it could.
Do you want me to sharpen it? Two silver.
Sold.
I'll have it for you in the morning.
Sold. It's still good for cracking heads, but hey, you can't be a sharp blade.
Leave it here with me tonight, and I'll drop. Where are you staying, Merryweather?
Yes, we are.
I'll leave it with Varesh for you in the morning.
I writ that down in my book. Yes, that is.
So yeah, he'll take that. He'll like kind of put it back down, but by the grindstone, leaving it leaning up against it. He says he'll have it back to you in the morning.
While he does that, Alara will come over with her 2 little daggers and just feel like, "Good sir, do you mind adding this as well? I just have these 2 daggers, but they could also do with a sharpen."
They look like they couldn't cut butter.
No, they're quite useless, and you know how dangerous it is around these parts. And
the human-made daggers, yeah, they are.
Yes, very basics. Unless you have other wares of daggers that would be useful, I could do.
Call it a gold each. I can give you. These are elven make.
Amazing.
And you will pull out 2. Like they're a bit longer. So like a human dagger, like your standard, like maybe that long. An elven dagger would be about that. They are long daggers. They functionally they still do a D4 damage, like plus proficiency, but they are better made. They look fancier,
stronger, sharper.
Yeah, exactly.
Perfect. She'll say, "Perfect. That's 2 gold." Absolutely. Yep. But I would also, if possible, I need some bolts for my crossbow as well. I have none now.
Right, I can get some of those working for you. Let me see. I can give you 20 for how much I charge for Mac. Gold for 10. Yeah, I'll give you 20 for 2 gold.
22?
No, 20 for 2 gold.
Oh, for 2. Oh, perfect. Yeah. Yes, absolutely. She's getting used to currency because she's always had people to do this for her.
He is, for those of you in the know, he is very much lowballing these prices. So, like, Arthur, your family are kind of in this sort of like item trade and stuff. Yeah. So, like, they'll mostly magic items, but there will be some more mundane items and stuff like that will come through the stores. You would know just from like being around your father and stuff, he is severely undercharging.
I'm going to keep that to myself.
Yep.
Alara will thank him very kindly and be very gracious in her noble senses and whatever, and just thank you so much. It's ever appreciated.
You know what? The daggers are on the house.
No, absolutely not. No. You have to have.
Take them.
You have
better use it. No, I'd rather a sharp blade go to good use than sit here busting in my workshop.
Okay. Now, what she will do is she'll go around while he's still talking to everybody else and put the 2 gold that she does owe him in the back bit. Yep, so he'll find it at some point. But
yeah, there is he does have like I suppose a bag full of like squared pieces of metal that you can kind of drop them in. Yeah, they might end up accidentally in the forge at some point, but you know, you did your bit.
She tried. She doesn't take something for nothing. It's not no.
Yeah, your gear looks well maintained. He's talking to Arthur at this stage. So there's too much filigree on that rapier to be practical, but you know it'll do the job.
Thank you very much. You have lovely weapons, but you know, I'm very attached to mine.
No, I'm not saying it's sharp. It looks that basket handle though. That's gonna get in your way.
Yes, but it looks nice. That's all.
Fair enough. I mean, yeah. Look, form over function, or function over form, if you ask me. But you know, yeah. So is that it? You guys need anything else?
Well, I mean, speaking of function over form, I have a need to give a gift to our good friends, the Raven Guards that are
Ravenous. Yeah, they kind of showed up.
Yeah. Yeah, they probably deserve a little thing or two, just to show our appreciation for the good work they're doing. Maybe some tongs, little fine tongs for toenails, or maybe some squishy bits for.
Rebecca, are you asking me to make torture equipment?
No. I'm just asking for some tongs.
I don't. It sounds like you're asking for torture. It sounds like you're asking for torture equipment.
It's all in the name of the Lord's work.
But the ladies work in their case.
Well, yeah. I mean, like the thing in the sky that
there's many things in the sky. She's actually probably in the ground.
Religion's very confusing.
It is confusing. I agree.
Listen, I'm just trying to be real nice to our friends.
Why can't they all? Yeah. Well, I mean, you can get a few. I mean, yeah, I got a spare smith tool set I could sell you.
Yeah, that'd be nice. That'd be mighty fine.
That's 10 gold.
I'll do that. Yeah. All right.
Could I ask actually if you have any darts with them?
Darts?
Knockout gas that Rhythmic has.
They're not knockout gas. They're just blunt. I could take a few of yours and hammer them down. I don't really have darts. I can make some, but it'll take a few days.
Oh, that's okay. I just thought I'd ask.
Yeah, if you want, I can put them on. Like, you can order, and I'll make. How many are you looking for?
10.
You would currently probably have. Yeah, I would say you probably have about 10 darts as like your standard.
Yeah.
Can I have one of yours just for like measurements and stuff?
Sure. Yeah.
Yep, grand. I'll work on. I need to make sure they're still aerodynamic, but I can get something going with this. Okay. Give me about 3 days. I should have something for you.
Hopefully, we shall still be around. I can pay you up front though if you want.
No, it's fine.
Okay, thank you.
I know where you're staying. I'm pretty certain Garsh is the one who hired you, so if you don't pay me, he will.
Good enough for me.
Goodness.
This is very much a small town where everyone knows everyone's business. So, Garsh would have collected money probably from the town to pay you. So, yeah, he'll kind of take that. He will actually start, as soon as you do that, he'll kind of, he looked like he was working on some sort of like pewter or like brass candlestick. He'll kind of pick that up and just kind of feck it over his shoulder, and he'll take out a squared piece of steel and start making markings on it, like to line up the points of the dart. As you're speaking, he's like, well, is that all? Because he's kind of doing that for about a few seconds, and he's like, you're still fucking here?
No,
just admiring. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, well.
Just at all the wares.
Bye.
You said there's a general store? Like, would that be the place where you'd get potions and stuff? Oh, sorry, I accidentally clicked off.
It's hard to say in a town like this. You'd have to kind of see.
Okay.
Let us have a look.
It depends on their stock.
I would very much like to find some herbalism kits and things that are around. See if there's anything.
You'll definitely find herbalism kits in the general store. Potions themselves, maybe not.
They can always be made.
It depends who you know.
Depends what we can do.
As you get there to the herbal general store, you do see there's kind of a. That's it. You do see there's a kind of nervous-looking halfling, kind of. He looks like he's sweeping up. He's like pulling stuff forward on the shelves. He's not closed, but he's looking like he's starting to get ready to close and stuff there. And he kind of stops and he kind of like is rubbing his hands together. He's like, "What can I help you with?"
How's you doing, my friend? We are looking for equipment and stuff for our venture in the coming days.
You need rope. All good adventures need a rope.
I'm pretty sure I actually have ropes.
You probably have rope, yeah. I'd say at least 2 or 3 of you probably have a large spool of rope hanging out of your back.
I have some rope.
Do you have some rations?
You need rations. I can get you rations. Give me one second here, and he'll kind of. He's very quick. He just hops down off, like he's standing on a stool, and he just hops down and just. And he comes back. He's carrying like a bag, a sack of ration sacks, like little small, like individualized rations, probably bigger than he is. And he kind of plops it down, and he's like, "Help yourselves." It's a silver piece each.
So that's 10 for one.
Generally, you'd probably carry the average. If you're to get your fill of rations for like a few weeks of venturing, you probably buy 10 of the like little ration packs. Will do you?
Okay.
And that's what, a gold each then?
A gold each, yeah, for everyone.
For the 10 of them. Cool.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Sweet. Okay.
This is so
Yeah.
efficient.
Is there anything else?
Do you have any? What herbs and stuff would you have? Like little kit?
For food or for other stuff?
Just for other stuff.
Oh, like you want a poisoner's kit? I got a poisoner's kit.
Not poison.
Don't tell
we don't
people
want.
though. Don't
we
tell
don't
the
want-
guards. I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry.
No, no,
Don't
no, no,
tell people
no.
I said that. Please.
It never got said. Nothing
What
happened.
poison?
Oh, it definitely was said.
It
No,
never was said.
It's not illegal to sell a poisoner's kit per se,
No,
but
no.
it's more so the fact that he's told people that he does sell them. It's like probably not a good look that he's immediately offering a poisoner's kit.
I mean, all those pipes are for smoking the tobacco, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, tobacco, definitely.
Yep.
He's a halfling. He's kind of like, but he will come back out with a herbalism kit, which has like all your standard.
So I have my roots, my lavender.
Arrow leaf. I don't remember what the
Perfect.
actual like specific ones that are used for.
Yarrow, yes. Garlic, St. John's wort, mudwort, elderflowers, valerian root. Perfect. Yes,
You know better
all
than
of
me.
this.
Hey,
Yes.
Dean, thanks Mil for dropping in a sub.
Oh my goodness, what a
Yeah,
kit you have here. What? How much is this?
It's he pulled out a book, like a little pocket handbook, and he's like flicking through, and he's like, it's 5 gold.
5 gold? Yeah, okay, perfect. It's got everything. She'll start rooting through the bag just to make sure that everything's in it that she'll need.
Yeah,
And
pretty
when
much.
it is, she'll
you,
just
you might
hand
need you might need to pick up a few other ingredients like by scouting out, but like you're fairly certain Ridmac can probably help out with that.
Yeah.
I know a thing or two.
Yeah, he'd know what to look out for. Is there anything else? You got rations? You got a healer? Not a healer's kit. I mean, I have healer's kits. I have bandages and stuff. Do you need bandages?
Do you have healing potions?
I have 2.
I will take both.
It's
we will.
25 gold each.
There you go.
Oh, cool. That's and he takes the gold and he's like, well, it's the most money I've made in a day in a long time. And he's like running in, he's throwing it into like he's as per transaction, he's running back behind, opening a safe, putting it in the safe, and then locking the safe, and then like per item. You can tell he doesn't probably get that many customers.
Alara will be so happy. She's like, oh
Oh,
my god, look at how joyous he is.
Oh, he's not at all. He's like on the verge of a panic attack.
No, but like she'll think
nervous.
it's joy for getting the money and stuff. So yeah.
He's in his mind realizing how many like it's like halfway through he realizes, oh fuck, I have so many taxes to pay on this. He'll say that out loud as he's passing, and he'll like, and then he'll come back with 2 healing potions. They are standard healing potions, like so a small like test tube style vial full of a red liquid.
Perfect.
Ridmac, if you're wondering, no, the sale of healing potions is not a limited good. They're legal.
I'm sure they, have
Come from a registered source.
all the FDA approvals.
Exactly.
On the label.
There is a little label on them.
Yeah, it's fine.
But it
fine.
is written in a language that I don't think any of you will probably speak. Celestial?
No.
No, they're brewed by a temple.
Who speaks that stupid language anyway?
Not me.
Not me.
No.
I thought
So-
I actually picked that. Damn it.
Well, you can always take a feat or get somebody to teach you it. It takes 100. I think learning a skill proficiency in my games is costs 100 gold pieces and like a month of downtime, or between us.
Interesting.
Kind of how I do. So
Sounds
100
about
gold
right.
pieces of materials.
Fuck.
Yeah. Well, it's like 100 pieces, like for all. Like if you want books to learn specifically, like something like Celestial, you're gonna need to spend money on books.
Yeah. Oh no, it 100% makes sense.
Yeah.
It's
So
just
yeah,
not
he'll
legal
kind of
side.
kind of get you those potions. They are wrapped up, like they do come in like a little, like so they're the potions are in the stopper. They do each come in like a cloth bag that's like carefully wrapped with a ribbon and sealed just to prevent them like being damaged. And there's like sheared wool that's been stuffed in around them just to kind of pad them. There you go. Is there anything else I can get you guys, or I'm due to close in like 10 minutes, and the boss will kill me if the shop's not clean.
No, I think we're okay. Anyone else? All good?
No, we better leave quickly. We don't want to get you in trouble.
Back to the
Nice.
I think our food will be ready in the inn as well now. Actually, now that
Oh, they got a boar from Garsh. It looks great. I saw them bring it in. I'll be in about probably about 2 hours. Really, I have so much to do. This guy looks so stressed out. He's like the most stressed out halfling you've probably ever seen.
We'll tell him to leave some behind for you and
Aw,
make sure
thanks.
that it's nice and hot so you don't go left without if
I
you're going to be
appreciate
that
it.
long. But I mean, everything looks fairly clean in here.
I mean, I have to, the back does not look clean.
It's fine.
And yeah, with that, he'll kind of like, he's not rushing you out of the shop, but he is standing there with the sweeping brush kind of sweeping near you, trying
Yeah.
to be like, get out.
The end of the night at the restaurant.
He's,
Get out,
yeah.
get out, get out.
He just seems to be like just a little guy with a very nervous disposition. Like he did not introduce himself or anything. Like very low, bad social skills. He probably shouldn't have been put on the front desk.
We didn't ask his name either, so to be fair,
Yeah, exactly.
we're not
Goodness,
going to.
we didn't.
Mac, even you don't know his name, and you probably shopped here a few times.
Nah, it's fine.
He's the name one.
It's Salmon Jr. now.
It's always salmon.
So yeah, like
Tuna.
with that, you kind of return. Your food is ready. Garish is now inside the inn. He's kind of sitting in your in at your booth, kind of waiting for you. You'll kind of look up. You'll be like, "So, see you guys have been making your way around town, stocking up."
Yes, no, we have. I forgot to get the storekeeper's name, the jittery one.
Flit.
Flit.
Yeah.
I forgot to ask. I was very rude. He was very busy. I got very distracted.
Oh,
But if I do see
he's
him, I
just
will
kind
say
of-
sorry. But you apologize to him for me.
That guy has been through some shit.
Poor guy.
Yeah. I'm not gonna go into it. It's a
No,
long
no,
story.
no.
So
Just
while
want
you
to know.
guys were out and about, I got some information for you. So our few scouts and other people I know in the trade, hunting from a few of the other towns, got some word from a goblin of all places that a large number of them have gone missing in the woods, and just so happened to be talking about this new religion they found. I have a map, a rough location. Think it might be a good place to start. I would strongly suggest you make sure you're well armed and equipped before you go in, though. Goblins are nasty little shits sometimes when they want to be.
Some can be helpful.
Just so I understand what you just said there, you said that a bunch of goblins went missing and joined a cult.
Potentially.
And we're worried about the goblins joining a cult.
We're more so worried about the cult having a bunch of goblins at their command that they can send to raid the town. Because no one's going to bat an eye at a bunch of goblins doing it.
You're not incorrect.
The results would be the same, though, you know.
Yeah, I mean, they'd be killed.
And yeah, I mean, cults are not.
But I got one of the goblins that kind of gave us. He was asking for help, but he gave us this letter. Let me see if I can find it here in my bag. 1 second here. I'm just gonna put it in your guys' journal if I can find it. Handouts.
Goblin with a letter.
Yes, and it's written in common. Strangely,
Again.
You sure that was a goblin?
he was definitely a goblin.
Dubious.
This should be here.
Oh yeah.
You guys can see it.
I will open it in the thing so everybody else can see it.
So if whoever wants to read that out may, I will not be doing it.
Dear Snag, me hope you good. Me talk and me find big thing. You not believe. Me and some other goblins go explore dark cave. Yes? We see shiny stone and hear funny noise. Me thinks maybe treasure. So we go inside. Cave head to big ruin. Oh wow. It old, very old, with tall walls and pointy roofs. Ruin has many shadows, and me feel little scared, but me brave. We find strange things like magic light and big spider. Me no like spider, but we see pretty gems, and me grab some. You come help, yes? We could take treasure and be rich goblins. Watch out for pointy ears. Drow live here, I think. They sneaky and mean. Me no want fight, but we can be smart. We take treasure and when they sleep. Yes? Come quick. Bring more goblins. We make plan. Tog wait for you. Tog.
Yeah, so he's like, yeah, so I think I found this snag guy, and he gave me this kind of letter. He's like, he needs help for his friends because they went to the cave and they were apparently jabbering about all sorts of nonsense, like salvation and stuff. So leads me to believe if these drow are in there, they might be in on it.
Can we see the map?
Yeah, the map is on. It's like a scribble on the other side of the letter. It's goblins. You know, they're not known for being the like most advanced people, but they're not necessarily stupid either. They're just, you know, they're evolutionary wise, they're probably a few steps behind a few of the other races. If you want to put it that way, like some of them, as I mentioned in the first session, I think there are feral tribes of goblins, and then there are more like goblins that have integrated into society and kind of got on, and they're at different points in history. So this is definitely a feral goblin tribe, maybe with ones that have gone back to their homelands and stuff there that have kind of integrated, and that's why they have the language in common and stuff. A bit tends to be what happens. But essentially, yeah, there's like a scroll on the map that like kind of goes and it shows a few like landmarks in the nearby woods. It is not the Aegis Woods per se. It's like a small copse of trees that's maybe 100 acres or so that's nearby. Not the 100-acre woods before anyone in chat says it. I know what I've just done there by accident. Yeah, so it's like essentially it's like Garsh will say it's they've stumbled across an archaeology site that was being investigated there from the looks of things, and they may have went down into it.
Now it ain't common for at least the spider drow to be into anything besides the spider. You know, Lord knows we've heard enough about Spider Lady and her weird kinks. Oh, she's so kinky, they say. But I don't know no drow either who get messing up with demons. So that's
I've heard a few.
And I don't know any drow who would be associating themselves with goblins.
Well, Varesh as a goblin working in the kitchen.
I'm sorry, what?
There's a goblin working in the kitchen.
Excuse me for a second.
Wait.
Mark, don't be racist.
I'm not being. I just want to look and see if it's true.
You do see, like, as like there is somebody, because the boar has been brought out. You do see after a few minutes, a little kind of like green like guy. He's like he's in like a little chef's outfit, like a medieval kind of chef's thing with his apron and stuff. It's way too big for him, and he's kind of walking out with like plates of meat and like dropping them onto different tables.
Are you sure that's a goblin and not just like a really ugly gnome?
That's definitely a goblin. That's I don't know his name actually.
Don't say things like that out loud. We can't offend them.
I'm not gonna offend him. I just don't know his name.
You live here. You should know his name.
I mean, yeah, but he's new. He's been here like 3 weeks, 4 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
He came on. He came actually from your guys' direction. He came out from Karst. It's like a dwarven settlement. It's really weird that you'd have goblins living out that way, but you know, they do not like each other normally.
Nope.
Nope.
I've seen weirder things though.
Yeah.
These are weird times.
They are indeed, man. So, I can lead you to this place. I won't be going down into it with you, but I can take you there.
Have you seen any other activity around there?
Yes. I mean, I know the guys that were digging, they kind of haven't come up in a few weeks.
So they're still down there?
They might be. My money'd be on the goblins, maybe. No, if they were looking to raid. Probably got wind of treasure from somebody. Found somebody out taking a leak in the woods or something.
So what is it that you want us to do? Do you want us to go down, and if they are...
Well, figure out what's happening. I mean, if they're cultists, yeah, you might find some information. Goblins might know where What's going on? I feel goblins are pretty easy to make talk.
And after you've
Oh,
made them
yeah.
talk, do you want us to make them never talk again?
I mean, that's up to you guys. I'm not paying you to kill anybody, but I don't care how you get it done.
Okie dokie.
I mean, he says that for legal reasons.
No,
You know.
I mean, the contract does say nothing about killing, but I don't give a shit, frankly.
Well, we're not contract killers. We're here to investigate.
Ridmac outright is.
Yeah, it's
Dead or
true.
alive. It's his
No,
job.
he's a good person now. We don't
Howdy.
kill for the sake of killing.
Well, I mean, sometimes
Well,
you just gotta cap the marble right between the eyes. Bam.
So the irony of this, you have an actual career mercenary here in Vipa's character. You have Ridmac, a bounty hunter. I mean, Keane's Keane. He's probably murdered somebody. and then Keeva's
And
a
in the
monk.
character-wise as well, yeah.
Yeah, Kiva's a monk. We don't know what Kiva's been up to.
Wait, so is Alara the only one who hasn't like murdered people?
Probably. Actually, Alara is the only person in the game who has not yet killed something, I think.
Let's make a
That's
lot
not right.
Plenty
Yes, you
of
did
time.
hear. You did hear on your end there is a cult. There's a few cults in this world that are active at the moment. But yeah, with that kind of like the hubbub survives. I mean, you get your dinner. I mean, nothing really happens else for the night. He kind of gives you the map. He says you'll be here in the morning to show you where to go. If you guys take your leave and go to bed for the night, we can take our 5-minute break and we can get back to this.
I have about another 4 or 5 drinks.
That's fine. Yeah, you will need to
I'm
make a
going easy
concept.
tonight. I'm going easy tonight, so it's
Okay, if
it's
you're
fine.
saying you're going easy, I will not ask for the concept.
I'm going easy on 7 or 8 total.
Yeah, that's fine.
in
Yeah, so
one sitting. So yeah.
you guys try. He does let out 2 rooms. So there's a room let to you for Alara and Kiva. So a room for the girls, and then there's a room for the 3 guys. There.
Cool.
Hey.
There's 2 beds in the room for the guys, though.
Pillow fight.
Somebody has to take the floor, and I'm assuming it's not Ridmac.
Sleep. Throw the head.
I throw a pillow at Arthur.
I'm just
Roll
gonna
to
point
hit.
out
Roll
everything's
D20.
in the middle.
It
Flat
does not
D20.
matter. They can't interlock. That's how it works, okay?
I mean, but Ridmac things can definitely
What's that?
interlock if you're going toe to head.
17.
Yeah, that's
17. Yeah, you.
True.
What's your AC, Arthur?
See, fuck's
That's
sake.
definitely not a 17.
It's not 17, no.
You're dead.
50. It's actually not bad.
Oh yeah, you get pelted in the face with this pillow. Like you're like standing on the bed, like kind of like this is my bed. You're gonna foot up, and you just. And it's a down. This is the old ages. This is the down pillow. It explodes and feathers go everywhere.
And you're allergic to chickens. And now
We're
you're
going
screwed.
to have to fucking pay for this.
Yes,
correction.
yeah, you
You're
are.
gonna have to pay for this.
Your face
Yeah,
broke.
you are.
His junior ship, all the coin in the world.
Alright. I'll leave a good review on TripAdvisor. It's all good.
Arcane TripAdvisor doesn't work out here. No signal.
Ah, shit.
Yeah,
we'll
with-
stop at an internet cafe on the way out.
Yeah, fair. With that, as you guys kind of settle in and go to bed, we're going to take our 5-minute break, and we'll be back real soon, guys.
Boy.
Thank you.
guys, welcome back. Sorry it's been a bit longer of a break. Shenanigans. But we're keeping right back off where we picked up. So, the following morning, actually, before we get to the following morning, Rick,
Yeah.
your sleep isn't the best.
Why?
You're troubled.
By the smelly feet of the princeling? Yeah. I mean,
No,
it's awful.
actually, as you're tossing and turning, like you get to sleep, like you're having nightmares. Don't comment. Like you've seen some shit. Like you're fairly mentally sturdy. Like I mean, from what we can see.
Mm-hmm.
That damn salmon. It's haunting your dreams. But something seems different about it.
Like what?
Something seems off, twisted.
More
He
than
doesn't
normal.
look the same. He doesn't look the same.
So he's showing his true face.
His skin has changed to like a bluish tone.
So he's showing his true skin.
Maybe. He seems to be missing his left eye. And as you kind of begin to look closer and closer, you snap awake. And it's morning.
We'll snap awake and scream salmon.
And that's what wakes up the rest of the party.
Fuck's sake, Rimac.
Did you hear that?
Yes, of course. Who else did we think it was?
Oh, it's too early.
It's way too early and we had too much ale.
It's about, I would say it's about 6.
Yeah.
And you do, as you kind of stumble away, get your gear and head downstairs, there is a parcel left at the door of the like in kind of tucked in the post box that has your gear, so your sharpened axe, your
Sweet.
there are your dart has been returned, but there aren't the new ones in that regard. Ridmac, there are actually a few more extra bolts just kind of thrown in there, just the standard, but you know, a few extra kind of chipped in for you in that regard. And yeah, the tongs and the few other bits that you wanted to drop off to the Raven Knights are there.
Oh, perfect. That seems like a good start. Now, I don't know if you guys know about the good work of the Raven Knights, but you know, after a couple of toenails, they get a lot of good information about all sorts of things. Maybe some things that you don't want to know about, like, you know, the things you do in the, you know, the privacy of your own room, but, you know, like worshiping demons or worshiping demons in the privacy of your own room, you know, like, you know, all sorts of good stuff that you find out, you know, you know, with these tongs here. Something about religion, I think. I'm not really sure.
Are you heading over to the shrine?
Yeah, let's find out about these demons.
Yeah. Once again, this is a map that I still need to make, but yeah, as you get there, Aster, one of the paladins, is sat out front. He's still in his armor, but he's not wearing his helmet. He's a human, similar, like light, palish complexion with dark hair as Tarkin, but they don't look related. It's just probably from the same area. Tarkin is half elven though. They're both kind of he's kind of sat there at the front door, and as you kind of make your way in, he goes, no, now's not a good time.
I just wanted to give you guys a gift.
Right,
I know your tools like wear out after a while, and you know, some toenails are sturdier than others, so like
what
what
gift are you talking about?
Oh, you know, just some tools of the trade.
All right. Yeah, just leave them. We've got a bit going on. Somebody broke in during the night.
What do you mean broke in?
Oh, just someone who's not happy with our presence. Just knocked over one of the statues of the lady, and Tharkin's on the warpath. So,
so like just a statue and not taking the witness.
No, they're still there. Maybe somebody who's connected in some way. If you guys can find any information on that while you're around, I'll gladly reward you. But yeah, now is definitely not a good time. You know what he's like. When he travels, he's not the most pleasant man at the best of times, and he's definitely on the warpath from there. He'll probably accuse you if you show up, and you don't want to be on the end of that.
Well, you just let him know that these are here compliments of you know, a fan.
He'll pick up the tongs. He's like, "Oh, he'll be pleased with these, anyways."
I figured.
Uh,
You just let him know,
yeah, I will.
and I'll let you know that I know about that reward. We'll be back.
Yeah, I have something that could be useful. I'll let you know when you find out.
And that, my friends, is how you do business.
Yeah, so with that, you kind of leave off, and you've gained your side quest there in that regard. That is actually a side quest I have plotted for once. Me including side quests in the game, that's actually never happened before. I didn't do that at all in Strahd. I'm learning. So, as you guys move, Garsh meets you at the kind of town square, and he's like, "It's about a 3-hour walk. So I hope you guys are prepared, wearing sturdy boots."
Oh,
Ready to go.
Sturdy as they're gonna get.
Fair. Anyways, follow me, and you'll kind of make his way up the road. There, he kind of leads you. You can see, you can actually kind of see where you're going because Novus is located on a bit of a hill. Down about 2 to 3. No, it's more than 2 to 3 miles. It's a few miles. There, out down the road, there is like a small dark wood there, and the journey is mostly uneventful. Garsh kind of gives you a bit of information about the surroundings, like what towns are nearby and so on and so forth. That we mentions the one that I don't have the name to hand right here, but the one that John was, or Ridmack had heard about the missing child in. He mentions Vortman's Hollows, which you guys will note was noted on a letter that you found in the previous goblin lair. He mentions that seems to be where the most of this antisocial behavior seems to be occurring from. He's not particularly willing to try send people in there at the moment. It seems like the entire town may be on the take. So, yeah, after a while, you'll arrive at this location here. Where's my maps? Which map is this that I've made on the lovely Incarnate? I'll drop us in. Let me know if you guys can see properly.
Yep.
Yep.
No.
All good.
It's a bit blurry, but I think that's just my internet.
No, I just see black screen.
You're not actually. You're actually not on the map.
Me too. Just black screen here.
Yeah.
There's Alara or
You see
Kiva.
It's dark.
Kate, can you see? I'm doing Max now.
Nope. It's still black for me.
Yeah, they may not have vision turned on.
You should do.
It's good for me now.
I can see it on the Emerald Collective one, but not on mine.
Your token vision's off for some reason.
Okay. I was just about to refresh.
I just fixed all that. But, oh well. Fair enough. That's fixed now for you. So there you go. No, you shouldn't have field vision. Night vision, you should have 60 feet as a half elf. There you go.
Okay.
So can everyone see?
There I am.
Yeah, so you guys approach, and the first thing you notice is a big, massive fuck off hole in the ground. Let's call a spade a spade. There are a few tents scattered about. Some of them ripped and torn at this stage. Looks like they've been slashed. There is a rope ladder kind of dangled off the edge that's been secured. As you approach the rope ladder, there are dried blood stains all around it.
Are we meant to see those green circles?
No, they were dynamic lighting.
Yeah, they're on the. It's just a layer issue.
No, it's fine. It's me and Dave Dave was showing me how to do dynamic lighting. He gave the circles as examples as to where to put them for the tree trunks, and I never went back over them. Oops. Oh well, it's fine. They don't matter. We'll ignore them for now.
We know where the monsters are.
No, there's actually nothing on this map. I won't even lie to you guys.
Have you guys noticed there's these weird green circles everywhere?
Whoa!
Fucking weird.
Magic.
These have halos.
And there's a great big fuck off hole in the ground.
There is the great big fuck off hole in the ground, and if it's about 100 feet.
Yikes.
Is there anything left, like, in any of the tents that are around?
If you have a look, there's a few like bits and pieces, like brushes, tools, sleeping roll, bed rolls, rations.
So it looked like they're planning to come back.
I mean, it looks like the tents have been slashed.
Oh, I can see. I've
Oh.
just suddenly noticed the bodies in the bottom of the big hole.
Yeah. There
Oh
are a
no.
number of piled up human. Well, not even piled up. They just look like they've been pushed off the edge and into the hole.
Just gonna zoom in
So-
for our watchers.
Yeah.
Ah.
So there are a number. There's about looks like to be about 5 bodies, just like they've been unceremoniously thrown off and into this. They're fairly broken up and bludgeoned after a 100-foot fall onto rocks,
Who knew? Okay.
and they mostly seem to be human. There is one elf in there. You can kind of maybe make out. It's hard to tell.
Looks like they all fell in.
Oh, they were pushed.
There is very obvious signs towards the edge of the rope ladder of a struggle. Like they tried to stop the goblins may have tried to rush past them, and then they tried to stop them, and then were subsequently thrown in.
Does the rope
Oh my.
ladder still look safe?
Give me an investigation check.
That sounded like no.
I'm not answering that question without an investigation check.
Okay, hold on 1 second. My sheet closed for no reason. Investigation. 23. How? Oh,
Yeah. Looks fine.
Okay.
Yeah, it genuinely looks fine. Like it's secured. There's spurs hammered into the rock below. That's far back enough. You do notice that there are support. That there are actually like support cables ran from those spurs as well as that out towards the trees as well that have not been cut. So it's properly secured in here. This is definitely meant for repeated travel. It's not like a one-off thing that's just been chucked down. And if you look down, it has been secured at the other end as well,
Okay.
down the bottom.
I don't know, guys. What do you think? Does somebody want to go down first?
I mean, are we taking the bodies back up to bury them?
No.
They look like they're half buried already.
Maybe we can cover
Oh.
them with some stones and stuff. Make a cairn instead.
See if they have any identifiers. We're gonna have to let their families know.
Sure.
Sure, that's definitely high priority.
Yeah, I'm with the princeling here.
I know it's not a high priority. It's just the right thing to do.
No, okay, sorry, I'm being sarcastic. Yes, it is the right thing to do, but the possibly more right thing to do here is avenge them and kill the goblins who probably pushed them in the hole.
Well, we don't know what happened. They could have all just
They could have all just jumped in.
fell.
Yes, all of them fell together.
At the same
Can I do an
time?
investigation to see, like, does it look like they were pushed or did
Oh
they?
yeah, no, like with Kate's investigation, I will give that. There are like gouges in the dirt near the edge where they tried to dig their heels in as the goblins were like shoving them back,
Yeah.
probably battering them with shields and stuff, poking them with
No.
sticks.
They were fucking pushed. There's not much we can do about that.
And then these men need to be brought to justice, and we need to lock them away.
Sure.
Yeah.
If
Right.
that's not possible, well, you know.
Well, we need to find
That'd be-
out anyway about this cult, Alara, so we can protect people who aren't already dead.
On your answers, I don't know. 5 people in a pit looks obvious to me.
So does this-
the pit.
Does this look like a excavated hole, or is it like an entrance to a cave system?
It looks like a sinkhole has opened up and that there's a cavern extending from it. So it's like maybe there's tunnels under here already that have since been revealed due to seismic activity or digging, you know?
It seems to me that if these poor fuckers have been pushed, where's their pushers gone?
And when
Damn.
you say that, Alara's going to take a good step back.
They've gone down.
Okay.
The,
Are we going down?
Yeah, the ladder does have bloody goblin footprints on it. So.
I think Archer starts going down the
Yep.
ladder.
Wait,
Can
are
you-
you sure that's secure?
Yeah, it'll...
Yeah.
Yeah, it takes you about 100 feet, so it takes you, I don't know, probably about a minute to get down.
I'll follow.
It looks pretty secure to me.
Yeah, you get down, like it wobbles a bit, but like it's been secured. It's been like it's like stretched to the full length of the thing, and it's been hammered in and the pythons into the ground, and then those pythons have been secured as well from with large rocks. So
Maybe just come two at a time anyway, just to be safe.
Oh.
Midmac, are you going as well?
Oh no, I'll hold at the rear. This is, of course, way more secure of a descent down into the hole than the way that those poor motherfuckers went down into the hole.
Oh yeah, it's
That's
the safe
way
way.
less secure. Those
Well,
are the
how
two
do-
ways you get down, really.
You could jump, or there might be other ways in, but you guys don't know.
Well, I do have one question though. If we do all go down, what if they come back and take this ladder? How are we meant to get back up?
We'll figure it out.
We just climb, you know.
Lara, you just got a
Oh.
boon from on your end.
Oh, thank you. She's gonna need it persuading them.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is, if everyone does move in to the pit, I will move us over to the next map.
I'll
I
reluctantly.
think
Yes.
I see salmon
Yeah.
down here with Mac.
Oh, I know he's down there.
Figured it's a good way to get him down the hole.
Let's fall into the pit.
Let's not
Let's
fall.
go.
Oh, barely in the pit. I'm barely in the pit. No, at the bottom of the pit. You guys should appear.
Darkness.
Darkness.
Oh,
darkness,
hello,
that's what I
darkness.
mean.
Tokens.
What did I see?
Absolute horror.
Let me know when you can see.
Oh, wait. Okay, I'm
I
reflective
can
can see,
see.
but I can't.
I can see two of me.
Oh no!
Ah,
There it is. I can see.
Eva, you're and then Alara.
I can see nothing.
double rage.
I'm gonna move you off the corpses because I feel like Alara wouldn't be cool standing.
No.
there.
I don't
Absolutely
know.
I am
not.
Well, she wants
blind.
to check
I'm,
them. You have to
I'm
get
okay
close.
with it.
You actually might be blind. Yeah, there is no light down here. There's not much light down here
I still can't see, just, I don't know.
at all.
Nope.
I strike a torch.
Can you see now?
Nope.
Nope.
No, there's a torch there. It should be on the token there. You should be able to see it, but I will fix that again. Oh, I swear I went through and fixed this all, but something has messed up.
It's all
Roll
good.
20, just wants to mess with you.
Can anyone else not see, or is it
Oh,
just
there
these
I
two?
am.
I can't see. Yeah, no.
I see now.
I can see clearly. No, I actually can't. So.
Are you
I-
Pokemon?
I can see clearly now.
Who wants a
You-
torch? I don't need a torch.
That's just there.
Oh, right, okay, sorry.
Redmac, can you see?
Oh yeah, I've been able to see this whole time.
Yeah, you have 120 feet of
120
dark
feet of
vision.
vision.
And Max, can you see?
I will. I can see the map, and
I can
yes, I
see.
will pull out a torch as well because I
Yeah,
have
yeah.
one. Ah.
Ooh,
She's taking a big step back.
So yes, I will carry a torch.
Yeah, you should be able to move those, I think.
Can I investigate these packs?
Damn it, you noticed them. I was hoping they were hidden. Let me know if you can't move the torches. I'll just move them.
I cannot. I cannot. But
Never fucking mind.
This-
That is a 5.
I can move it with you.
you still, you can investigate a pack, man. You don't need to roll an investigation.
Oh, okay. You are a nicer
Let's,
DM than I am.
Yeah, you open the pack. There is notes and journals and stuff like excavation notes, but nothing of great import.
Hmm. I think they're dwarves. They always do talk about mines.
There are no dwarves in that pile.
Yeah.
Were we supposed to get a map off the guy who led us here?
He gave you a map to this place, but that's about it.
Okay, so we know where we're going.
Before
Yeah.
we go, can Alara eventually check the body, see if there's any name tags or something? I know it's probably not, but
Very
nah,
little. Not
that's
really.
okay. She just wants to make sure. They
Yeah,
could
you
have a little
should-
stamp on the helmet or
Say
something.
hello, my name is Joe.
Usually-
You know,
it's
there's
usually in
tags
the collar
or-
of the neck, the clothing, or in their underwear.
Their
the
mom
little stitch there.
stitches.
You
Mhm.
guys should
Yeah.
be able to remove that torch now.
This one's called
Oh.
Calvin Klein.
I hate to say it, but I can't see now again, DM, whatever you did there.
Ah,
Calvin, that's a weird name.
Ah. I can move one of them, yeah.
Yep.
I don't know what's happening here, guys. I do
Oh,
not
it's
know
like-
what's happening.
It's 200 torches, and I can't do anything with any of them.
Oh, what?
Me either.
roll 20.
There's so many.
Shall we
torches.
just assume that I'm carrying a torch so I can see an
Yeah.
amount
We can bury
Yeah,
all the
I'll-
bodies. With all the
Yeah, just
torches.
have them radiate 20 feet of light.
Looking at the bodies, they are not buried by these rocks, or are they?
Yeah, they're buried-ish.
Very-ish. And what about the tools? Are the tools broken or just scattered or?
A lot of them are broken.
Hmm. Well, that proves nothing.
I'm just reloading roll 20, guys, because nothing is working.
No
So,
worries. Can I say if Kiva's having a look at the bodies to see
yep.
were they dead before they were pushed or not?
Yeah, roll medicine.
Oh, I can't because I can't see. Oh no, I can open my thing, can't I? Oh, sorry. 1 second. Investigation.
Yes.
Come on, investigation. Do it, Baba. Oh, shit. 21
Oh,
plus 1.
yeah, they look like they were alive.
Oh, and they were pushed down.
Yeah, they've been pushed to death.
Oh.
I'm gonna just let
Pretty
Lara know
sure it's
that.
the gravity.
Not to be mean, but so that she might actually think, okay, maybe these goblins do.
Yeah, you should. There's your 20 feet of bright light just from your torches I've given to you.
I can see now.
Thank
too,
you.
So that's great.
So, yeah, like they were definitely pushed to their death. In the
Oh my
packs, yeah, it's mostly notes, pieces of like excavation equipment. Like, there's nothing much of note.
Hmm.
Oh,
Is,
okay.
is there any gold?
I suppose you find 10 gold pieces among them.
It's no good amongst the dead.
You'll find about 10 gold.
I'll just grab them and pocket them away. That'll pay for more beers tonight.
Yeah.
Not until you get back time.
Might get
Yeah,
some
you guys-
shots in or something. I don't know. Vodka Red Bull,
You
baby.
guys continue to make your
Oh.
way down this way. It's clear that there are actually tracks in the dust that seem to be goblinoid.
Are we sure that's the right side?
The other side is a cave in and looks like it hasn't been cleared in a very
Oh.
long time.
That's okay. She couldn't see. Oh,
Just
oh my
I'll
god.
follow on the map. Can we hear anything at this point?
What's your passive perceptions?
20.
You actually hear some goblins
Okay, I will tell.
a bit in the distance.
Guys, I can hear goblins. Let's try to.
They're speaking goblin though,
Let's
so
try
you
to
don't
keep
know
it
what they're
down.
saying, but
Does
there's
any-
chattering.
Yeah, I don't know what they're
I
Okay.
speak goblin.
Can you hear them?
What's your passive?
It's really high, like 49. It's 16.
You can't really make out what's being said. You can hear them, but you can't make out what they're saying.
So let's,
Now I'll just move on ahead if you guys don't mind.
let's try to be
Might want
kind
to
of
hold
quiet.
those
though.
torch lights, maybe not in the sight of the goblins.
Yeah, I'm gonna sneak and
The
drop,
torch?
place the torch down and start sneaking.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and sneak if I can.
14.
I'm gonna point my torch in Arthur's direction, ask him what he's
I
doing.
got 7. I'm so stealthy. Wait, I've got inspiration. I'm gonna use one of the inspirations.
Oh, can you do it? Can you do it?
Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
24 and sneak for Mac.
I wanna
Yeah.
let
How do I do the thing?
How many? So the DC is 15. How many have you got higher than 15?
Sorry, 1 sec. Trying to get
Do
rid
I have
of
any boons?
Trying to hammer some people and I can't fucking make
I
it.
don't
Can't do it. It won't click.
Why can't I click it?
It won't click for me either.
Dave,
Why are you
No,
why are you
don't.
guys all
can
tiptoeing?
you go on to
This is weird.
I need to figure out how to.
Okay, you got a 6 in your stealth.
Oops.
But like, did you roll inspo? Did you?
How'd
No,
you do
sorry,
that?
I was trying to sort something out. And there was a person in the two people in the chat needed to go. Me and Freya couldn't get rid of them.
No,
Oh,
the
okay, sorry,
button
I
wouldn't
thought I was
click.
on.
So I'm rolling.
I still haven't had a chance to ban.
Yeah.
I'll use one of my inspos. What did I get that time? Ooh, 9 plus 3. I got 12. Oh, not much better.
Yeah, so you've more success. Now you have 2 successes, 3 failures. Keen, if you want to stop a boon on that, that will bring it to a.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop a boon. That's what, a D4?
It is indeed.
There you go.
Outside the group managed to stealthily enter this cavern. You're just off map.
Okay.
I'm going to reveal what some of you see. Ridmac definitely sees.
Uh-oh. Oh, I can't
What
move.
are they saying?
Some of them are chanting. They're in
Chanting?
Oh my
Yep.
god.
Like chanting like Ridmax the best, or like chanting down with salmon, or what kind of chanting are you talking about here?
One of the goblins is more so repeating a single phrase. It's this goblin here at the very back. He's repeating "save us, save us, save us" over and over again, and he's like bowing towards this like idol, this totem.
Totem of.
You can't really see.
Well,
It's hard to
one
make out.
One way to find out: when their guns blazing.
There are 2 hobgoblins at the gate.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at Ridmac, take out my bow. I'm going to point at the one at the left, and I'm gonna have him look at the guy at the right, kind of.
I will say for these purposes, you are successfully stealth, and you will get a surprise round if you decide to attack.
Yeah. I'm basically, saying I go for one guy, you go for the other.
While you guys are doing that, I'm just going to start rolling initiative for these guys, just because this is going to lead to combat. Yeah.
Oh, that's very nice.
Oh my goodness.
I'm going to try and do a bullet.
It is
Ultraviolet's
weird
at
playing a
this
character
hour?
with actual decent initiative.
Did I move these all to the map layer? I did. That's the wrong thing. Damn it.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that all of you in the initiative turn order?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Should be now.
Okay, give me 2 seconds. I put all the tokens on the wrong layer. That was not what I wanted to do. It's the worst. it's the worst thing ever. But you just know the tokens don't belong on the map. Okay, if you want to drop your attack rolls into chat.
Is it possible for me to do a hunter's mark before I do this?
Yeah, you can. Yeah. Oh well.
Excellent. Then I will expend one of my favorite enemy marks.
If you guys are in chat, for those of you in chat, we are using the 2024 Ranger rule set for Ridmac here, because frankly, we just don't really like the normal D&D Ranger. It's not as good, and the 2024 one does have some great improvements. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's 16 to hit.
Yes.
16.
26 to hit.
I'm gonna use one of my inspirations.
Use the wrong one.
Yeah, go for it. Are you attacking Kiva?
Yeah, if I see them pulling out their thing.
They have not seen you yet. Whereas they have. If you want to throw a dart, you can.
Yeah, I hit the wrong button. Sorry.
Yeah, you can throw the dart. We keep I think it's the same damage roll, so you can keep the dart.
Oh, I can get.
Yep.
16.
We'll 16 plus 1, so you'd be 1 off. The AC is 15. Is 18.
Excellent. That's 20. I'll have spent one of my inspirations as well.
I'm going to use a boon, because why the fuck not?
Oof.
Yeah.
That sneak attack is not as good at low levels.
Yeah, all of those hits. So which one was which one was Ridmac hitting?
I was told right?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So you're going for that.
So
How much total damage did you do?
It's 11 points total damage.
Oh, you. How does it look like as you dispatch this guy?
Well, Captain Marvel's going to zap him right between the eyes. So it's just a nice, clean, not even a little dribble of blood, just boop, right in the face.
Oh.
On my music. Yeah, you just kind of, and he drops. On both attacks will go on the other guy then. So what damage did you get? Keen, you did 9.
6. Oh yeah, 9 and an 8.
And keep it. What did you do? 8. Yeah. Also, this guy, the dart and the arrow kind of hit them in unison, like kind of boom, boom, and he drops. You've yet to be noticed.
Okay.
Good.
I turn to everyone, put my finger to my lips, go, and like I'm going to start stealthing up.
Yep. We will now move in initiative order.
Okay, sorry. Which is no, I'm not. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say as part of the surprise round, you can stealth up to there. You are considered stealth still. So we're now going to move in initiative, as while you've not been seen, the goblins have heard the dropping of the bodies. So, Kiva, what are you doing?
I'm going to move up to this guy, pick up my dart.
Yep.
And fuck it at the other guy.
At the goblin. Here.
Yep.
Yep, roll to hit.
A 19.
Hits.
For 7.
You kill him.
Right to his eyeball.
Oh! He does scream.
Ah, shite.
Darts are less immediately lethal than an arrow, so they're a bit smaller. So you kind of hit him in the neck, and he lets out a now full of blood, and hits the deck.
My last little bit of movement and stand there and wait for him. Oh no,
Yeah.
I can't. No, I can't move anymore. It's hard to throw a dart at that guy.
Can you throw a second dart?
Hold on, sorry. Oh no, it's unarmed strike. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah. So I didn't think you could.
My
You're all good. I only know what little about monks I know from short-lived monk in Sovereign. Ridmac, it's your turn. Or
Yes.
Arthur, which one of you would have the higher decks?
That's a good question.
I don't
I
know.
have 18.
Same.
Okay, order of which way the initiative order put it. So Ridmac,
Yep.
go ahead.
All right. So here we go. Same verse. Same verse. Blam. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. We're gonna be shooting that guy in the face.
Oh no, Dave got it. Yeah, you get him.
There is the. There we go. Bam.
Now, are you using normal bolts or KO bolts?
Oh, normal bolts.
Yeah, it's gone. You don't care. Yeah,
No.
roll damage. Did you move your
Excellent.
hunter's mark, or do you?
As
Is
a,
it gone?
as a bonus action, yeah, I'll move my hunter's mark.
Yeah.
Bloop. And
Yep.
12 points of damage.
You murderize him.
Bam. And I am more than happy standing right where I am.
Yeah. Go for it. Next up, we will have Arthur.
I'm gonna go here.
Yep.
And okay.
You might actually wipe out this camp before they get a chance to act. This might be the fastest combat D&D has ever had.
So I'm gonna shoot the guy in the back.
Okay. What distance is that?
It's 45 feet.
What's the range on the bow for short range and long range?
Oh, let me double check. Sorry.
I think it's 60, so you should be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
doesn't
60.
say on the, yeah.
Yeah, roll it.
That's a nat 20.
Can I get a D100, please? You won't need it, but I want to know.
You never know. It might be something good for me and me only.
But yeah, okay, give me 1 second here.
Cool.
I don't have this open for some reason. GM stuff. Like critical hit table. 58, was it?
Yep.
Okay, come on, questionable arcana. Show me your secrets. And roll your damage there while you're at it.
So yeah, no, don't I roll the
It's just double damage.
double damage? Oh, double,
or double dice or double damage. It's up to you.
okay, I think we'll go double dice. And it's the sneak attack gets doubled as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, sneak attack always gets double. It's double dice rolled. It's just not double, no modifiers. So that's 2d6 is 4. Yeah, you murderize this guy, and you knock his So you got the disarm. So the way I'm going to say this happens is you shoot. Like he's at this point he has held his scimitar up over his head because you heard the screaming, and he's about to start charging towards you guys. You manage to shoot the scimitar out of his hand, and it falls and lands laying down inside his head.
It must have been the wind. That's the only way to explain it.
Max, I believe it's your turn, unless Arthur has more movement or a bonus action he wants to take.
Yeah, no, that's all I can really do.
Well, cunning action to move?
I'm gonna move actually.
Or hide?
Yeah. I think
Lovely pile of rocks for hiding there.
Yeah. I'm gonna move behind the rocks, and then bonus action hide. Or cunning action.
Roll stealth.
Surprisingly, for a rogue, not that great at stealth.
Because of his big mouth, guys.
That's a 9.
Yeah, you consider yourself in. Max, what are you up to? You've just seen a large swath of goblins just hit the deck without much.
Well, I haven't really because it's,
you
it's
don't.
very dark.
20 feet. You only have 20 feet
So-
of vision.
So I've all this range stuff is.
It's you can see a few of the goblins because they're clustered around fires. So like, there's a fire. Let me drop a torch on them. There's a fire here, and here, and here. Over here. So it's bright enough in here.
Yeah. So yeah, all this ranged stuff is fantastic, and then everyone kind of disappears into murky
Child.
darkness. I don't know what's going on. Everyone's quite too quiet, and just not enough shouting, and I don't know. I'm gonna meander my way into the camp. 10, 15, 20. 25-ish, 30. Let's sort of go here, and I'll be like, what the fuck is going on? Where the fuck did you all go?
As you say that,
Arthur's over there.
Well, they classify stealth as now broken. The goblins know where you are, unless you're hidden. So, Alara, it is now your turn.
It's just going hiding.
Yeah, you can roll me a stealth check if you're using your action to hide.
Yeah, sure.
I will say, the goblins have dark vision, so there is no advantage for the darkness. But if you hide behind something, like depending on
Yeah,
what you
no,
hide,
she was gonna kind of go close over there. So she's got 5, 10, 15,
this
20,
like this
25,
here,
30.
and this here, and this here all go up to roof level.
Yeah, so she was just gonna kind of in this area here. Oh, ping. She wants to kind of hide there, but that's her full movement for there. So.
Yep. You see, this goblin is now bleeding out. Like it's dead. It's dead mechanically. It's not dead yet. They're just kind of.
She's not
That
very
one-
stealthy.
Would Alara have a squeamish response to seeing a goblin gurgling up in blood?
No. From her past, I'd say skirmish on the inside, but she'd have stayed quiet.
Yeah, maybe you don't scream, but maybe like you're just not as focused getting into hiding.
No, she'd probably trip up over a stone or something. Be like,
Yeah.
try to stop herself from screaming, being like,
Yeah, so you just kind of get to there, you're crouched behind something, but there's not much. The goblins are going to go, what left of them. Ridmac, in Goblin, you hear a few of them scream. What was that term you used earlier?
Oh, Briark, which means we surrender or charge.
Yeah, they all scream, "Briark!" and then they start running at you. Let's charge. If you roll me a d20 for this guy here, please.
Sorry, was that me?
Yeah, one of you just roll me a d20.
There you go.
Oh, no. Alright, this guy is he's enraged and he's not paying attention. He's going to run straight onto this pile of leaves here.
Didn't
But
I
you've
kill
only-
that guy?
No, this is the one that's alive. You killed this guy. I
No,
believe.
didn't Ridmark kill that guy?
Oh, you killed this guy. Sorry. I
Yeah,
think.
I've ended this guy here.
There's supposed to only
this
be two
guy here.
goblins. Yeah, there's only supposed to be two goblins left, so I left one of them off. Yeah, so he's gonna run straight in. I need one of you to roll me 3d6, please. 9, yeah. I'm gonna give him a dex save to see if he can survive. Music has stopped, which is not supposed to. Back to Endgame. The last good Marvel movie. Well, last good Avengers movie. Ba-ba. Initiative. That's not initiative. Well, initiative uses his dex fairy modifier. Anyways, that's a 10. He fails. He's gonna take a full point of 9 damage, and you hear a more whimpery scream of Briark. This time, probably meaning run away. From you can gather as he impales himself on the spikes below and dies.
Fantastic.
This goblin did not remember where he left his traps. This one over here is gonna go and use. We can get to there yet. Okay, Alara, I'm going to need you to tell me what your AC is.
It's 10.
Schwack!
No.
You sure you should have armor equipped? Did leather armor or anything? That might be done ticked.
I don't have. No, she's
Okay.
on the noble side. She doesn't have a lot.
That is definitely something you might want to invest in.
Yeah.
You're going to take 17 hits. And you're going to take some points of damage, but it doesn't roll itself. So it's going to do 1d6 plus 2. Oh. Oh. 1d6. Plus 2. You're gonna take 5 points of damage as a goblin with his little blackened arrow streaks out in the darkness and impacts you in the shoulder.
Hey.
And it's gonna make a hide attempt.
Oh. Guys, there's one over here.
Anyone with a passive perception of over 10 will see it that it ducks back behind these rocks here.
Okay, well, Alara will be screaming and let them know because she's now in a lot of pain.
Kiva, it is your turn.
So
You see the goblin. He
Yeah.
thinks he's hidden, but he is not hidden.
So if I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Can I, for flavor, pull the dart out as I'm running past?
That's fine.
And run up to him?
Darts don't have a reload. You can just, as long as you have darts, you can throw darts.
Okay, so, and then I'm gonna try and hit him with my new quarterstaff for the first time ever.
Quack, quack. Do you have a quarterstaff on your sheet?
I do.
Yep. Oh, that hits.
I like my quarterstaff. And then my second attack.
I believe a second attack has to be unarmed.
Oh yes, I keep forgetting that. So can I just pop him with, or slap him with one of my hands?
Yeah, so you hit him with the staff with one hand, then you backhand him or punch him. Yeah, that's fine.
Cool. And that is again same 26 and same damage.
Yeah, you beat the shit out of this guy. So yeah, that is him murderized, and that is us out of combat. And that is probably the quickest combat I've ever seen in D&D, ever. Because I was, just from your party and how you behave, I was not expecting you to stealth in here. So, yeah. So stealth is your friend, and there. So, as the goblins all hit the deck and it quietens, it becomes clear ahead is where they're talking about. So where this large shadow is down this end,
Okay.
you can kind of see in the distance, not, well, I'm going to say man-made, but they're not man-made structures kind of down towards the end of the tunnel. As the rock type starts to change slightly. This was clearly a camp set up by the goblins to try to gain access. Potentially some have. Some may not have.
Okay.
Are any of you doing anything here in the camp before you move on closer to the structures?
Can we hear anything? Like, is there any people down here that have been taken hostage for any reason from upstairs?
You can't. I will say you can't hear anything, but feel free to investigate the camp.
I'll have a look in this tent here then.
Which tent? You find a corpse. There's a dead body.
Is it a human?
It's a human and it looks like parts of it have been chopped off.
Oh god.
Right. Can I look for like any supplies that might be useful, like healing potions, arrows, shit like that?
You can. Each goblin will have like 4 or 5 arrows. I'm not tracking like normal ammo really, only specialized ammo that I give.
Perfect.
So you'll find a few bits. Enough to refill.
Yeah, cool. Any? Can I just investigate see anything that would like catch my eye, basically?
One of the goblins have a note on them.
Perfect.
I don't actually have this note done up as a fancy note like I did the other one because this is done in the last minutes, but I will read it. What you find. Puzzle. So. Let me see. Sorry now. So you find a note, and on the note is written in what languages do you speak?
I speak Elvish, and I speak Common, and I speak another one.
Yep. Okay, I know the other one. Yeah, it is in Elvish. So on the letter is written in Elvish. It has very clearly been picked up or found somewhere. In the depths of the flames, treasure awaits. Seek the gem that dances with light. Where shadows dwell, the fire must ignite.
There appears to be a letter here in Goblin. Does anyone speak Goblin?
No, but I speak Elvish, and you're lying.
How do you know he's lying?
How do you know he's...
Because she speaks Elvish, she can see it.
Yeah, but you don't know I read it.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Like, I'll roll deception.
Yeah, I was gonna ask for a deception roll anyways.
Here, show me it. Maybe there's a map on the back, like there is the other one.
That's a 19.
19 deception. If anyone actively looks at the letter, you're caught out immediately. But
it's just me not knowing what Elvish looks like.
You can read Elvish.
Yeah, I can read Elvish, but I don't want anyone else knowing I can read Elvish.
Okay, fair.
That's what I'm going for. Sorry.
Okay, so you're trying to more so bullshit. You don't know what the letter says.
Yeah.
Okay, fair. Yeah.
Well, then in that case, yeah. So Alara be just like, no, I don't speak Gnomish or Goblin, but I speak Elvish, and that's what that is.
Feel free to roll deception on what he said, just that he doesn't speak Elvish. There. I will take your 19 for that, Keen.
Perfect.
23.
Yeah, Alara, you know something's up, and this isn't the first time you've caught me out in a lie.
You're like, why? You know what that is. Look, it's Elvish, and she'll read it out.
Yep.
To everyone out loud.
As I said, it says, in the depths of the flames, treasure awaits. Seek the gem that dances with light. Where shadows dwell, the fire must ignite. You do remember Tog's note mentioned the magic light. Are you searching the rest of the tents? Because it does say seek the gem. I'm going to give you the hint.
I'm checking this one more for bodies than anything else. She just wants, well, not bodies, but like hopefully somebody alive.
There is nobody alive in the tents. In one of them there is a pack that's been that looks like to be one of the goblin or hobgoblins packs. That's there. In the one that you're in now, there is the one body, and it looks like it may have been brought down here for food.
Jesus.
Can we look for the gem? See if it's around.
If you guys want to have a root through, I'll take investigation checks to see if you can find it.
I'll have a look in this pack.
I'm at the bottom 10.
Did we poke over the goblins as well?
You can poke over the goblins too.
No.
Yeah, just in case something falls out.
Is anyone else having a look?
Yeah, I got 7. That was not good.
I got 8.
Red Mac, are you having a look?
Okay. Can I use one of my other inspiration?
You're free to, yeah.
Yeah. That's better. That's 15.
Yeah, with the
Ooh.
15, I will say, like, Kiva kind of looks through the pack at first and she doesn't find anything. She brings it out for the rest of you. She's emptied it out, and then, like, as she's like shaking it out, you do notice there's like a false panel in it, and like it's like a false hidden zip, like, or like not zip, but like button that's like hidden under the folds. So you have to actually fold part of it out and then unbutton it to get it out. It's like a hidden compartment, and within that you find a large, say, it's the size of your fists. It looks like a ruby, but to be honest with you, it looks like it might be fake or made of glass. It doesn't have that quality a gem would have.
Can I like very
It's also
gently tap
it's
it
not
against?
it's not red. It's like a purplish color, but
Yeah.
a reddy under like toe.
Can I very gently tap it against the like a rock and see? Do I feel like it's
Well,
nearly cracked?
it feels way more fragile than a gemstone would be.
Okay. This is not what we're looking for.
What did you find?
Glass that looks like a gemstone, but it's not really a gemstone. It's actually very breakable.
It might be worth something to someone. Just be careful. You never know. You can sell it on.
Or we might be able
Okay.
to trick somebody into
Max,
thinking
here
it
you
is.
go. And I hand it to Max.
Oh. Oh, why did you just throw it?
Because if we drop,
You know, fun.
it's fucking going to break. Okay, don't drop it. And I'm like, I don't want it again. I'm giving it to you. You can try and sell it if you want.
I'll sniff it and lick it.
Do you actually lick it?
Yeah.
Like it.
You feel briefly, as your tongue makes contact with the not a gem, a flash of light fills your eyes. Only you see this. As you see, like, and it leaves you, like, as it kind of retracts back. There's like briefly, like, you're seeing spots, like, but it looks like flames.
That's like
Seems
licking
like
a
some sort
fucking
of
battery.
It's like some sort of magic has hit you.
Yeah, it's just fucking glass.
I would say even Max would know that's probably not just glass. That's clearly a magical effect.
It's fucking magic glass, you fucking dipshit.
Wait, say what? Okay, no, hand it back then.
No.
Okay.
You know, you did give it to him. I mean, it's kind of like how that works.
Yeah. No, as in give. You can keep it still. I just want to see like what if it's what type of magical is it?
On your hand says you licked it, so it's mine.
What?
No.
What happened, Max?
Fucking mine. This is my magic glass.
What happened when you licked it?
Okay, who is good at the magics and the arcana and all that?
Lara's pretty decent, as you've seen her chucking fireballs.
Oh, and Lara. She's
I have
fucking-
some
just-
knowledge.
It's so bright. This light. Flashing.
Would you mind holding it out in your hand? I'm not going to touch it. I just want to see if I can sense anything from it. I won't take it from you, I promise.
I'm gonna cup it in both hands like a cage around it and hold out.
I'm gonna try a little arcana check.
Don't forget,
Nope.
I've licked it, so it's mine.
I really wouldn't want to touch it after you've licked it.
I wouldn't want to touch it after I wait. Ew.
I'm gonna do an arcana check.
Yeah, roll Arcana.
Oh no.
Oh dear, that's a 5. I'm gonna use one of my inspirations.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try that again.
All used up. Thank you,
One
Jab, for her
dice.
inspirations.
13.
Or 13.
Yeah, there's a slight aura of evocation magic around it. You're getting the vibe.
Okay, I think this is some evocation magic. I don't know.
Maybe you
The
should.
fuck does that mean?
Maybe you should lick it.
She's just sitting there. She's like really trying she's like, I can't tell if it's a light, if it's a radiance, if it's a destruction, if it's elemental, if it's
Oh, it's definitely
healing.
elemental.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then that'll probably ping while she's speaking, trying to figure it out, and then that one will come to her, and she's like, elemental. It's something strong. Lightning, ice, lightning. What did you feel?
What did I feel? Was it more like fire, or was it just fire burning? Not just
Yeah,
generally,
as soon as you stuck your tongue on it, it's
Yeah.
like you got flashbanged and you could see flames.
flames. Yeah.
Oh
On the
no.
side.
And
Fire.
I will repeat this one last time. In the depths of the flames, treasure awaits. Seek the gem that dances with light. Where shadows dwell, the fire must ignite. Alara, you've read that letter. I would say if he explains fire, I think it's safe for you to assume that that's probably like
What we're looking for.
like it's
She'll then just look at him and just go, that is what they're looking for. That's what the note said. You found it.
Fuck yeah! I found it.
As you-
And
as-
you, well,
as
you
you ho-
discovered
do you
its
actually hold
potential.
Vivo,
I'm
do you
gonna-
actually hold? Do you actually hold it
Yeah,
in the air?
I'm gonna plant my feet and hold it like
As you do so,
something.
Oh no.
like it catches in the torchlight, and then like the point. Now this isn't going to hit anyone, but the point of where light hits the gem, like a beam of light comes out, and it sets fire to one of the tents.
That's
Oh.
where the Ark of Covenant is buried. Right there.
Okay, let's take that down. Just put your hand down, okay?
Let's put it in a little wrap of some kind.
That's
Yeah.
fucking
I'm
awesome.
gonna rip some of the tent up and like hand it to Max. Be like, here, just cover it, okay?
Keep it safe.
All right.
It's
If you
this
say
tent
so.
it's this tent now that's burning outside at the stage. You should probably all move
The-
in a bit closer, and it's purple flames. I will add, but they don't look like normal flames.
Purple flames.
Yep, they kind of match the purpley color of the gem.
Oh my god.
What's the
Fuck.
crack with the totem that goblin was?
We maybe need to get out of the cave with the fire where there's no oxygen.
The totem seems to be carved in a vaguely humanoid shape. The limbs are far too long, and there's not much expression on it. It just looks off-putting. Like it looks unfinished, but there's something about it that. Can I get a wisdom save, please, as you look at it?
Sure. I can wisdom. I can wisdom like the best of them. Super wisdom. Here we go.
You save, but you do feel briefly a feeling of dread begin to wash over you.
Max, I need you over here real quick.
Sure. What's up, boy?
Well, you just stand in front of that. Don't look at it, but just hold up that gem like this.
Oh god.
Then with the other hand, hold up that torch.
Uh,
And just kind
I-
of pointed at that thing.
Guys, I don't think this is a good idea.
I'll be fine. Ain't no
I'll
raven
I'll
lady.
do it.
Do,
Hold on.
you, do you look at it?
I'm moving.
Don't look
I'll
at it,
shut my
Max.
eyes.
Okay. Does anyone
I've
else
seen
look
this.
at the totem while he's
If
doing
you look at
this?
it,
Nope.
I've seen this. If you look at it,
Sure.
your face melts.
Yeah,
I've seen
yeah.
this.
You set it on fire. It burns.
Oh,
It's wood.
Well, I wouldn't say it, like judging from the elongation, is probably something that you get, your arms will gain 2 to 3 inches guaranteed.
Feedback, you feel slightly tough now. No, there is something deeply unsettling about that statue as you looked at it. Like, it's like instinctual fear is what you're feeling. You don't know what it is, but you know it's something was wrong. Is what you'll get, even with the save. You can still feel that there. So,
Just make sure it's nice and burned.
Ilara, you do have 64 in the healing pool if you want to make use of 2 of those.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yes.
If that's okay.
Yep.
Yeah, they were one. There was given one for each player, and I obviously with the new rule we have is a player can only be healed by 2d4 per round. But outside of combat, like you can take
Sorry.
realistically, you can take as many as you need. But I
No,
will say
2. 2 is
Yeah.
perfect.
I'm
Thank
gonna
you
gather us
so
all
much.
up here.
And I'm back.
Yeah, you're fine. I'm gonna gather all of us up here towards the entrance of this tunnel, and we're gonna move over to the next map that I've made.
Oh, there's a dead
Yes.
cow.
There is a dead cow.
There was a dead
Oh,
cow,
we
a
missed
dead
the
deer,
dead
and a
cow.
dead cat or something.
Yeah, what's the little
Wow.
one?
That's a squirrel.
Oh, it's a squirrel. Oh,
Very big
Oh, we
squirrel.
could have had roast squirrel and some steak.
It's definitely roasted now.
it's gonna be charred.
Sometimes a little bit of charcoal grilled squirrel is nice.
Is it a
I
grey?
don't know if that's Ridmac. I have no idea if that's Ridmac or John speaking.
Yeah.
Just when that's been said.
Yeah.
They're from column A, they're from column B.
We'll call him Bane. Let me tell you about.
Let me
tell
know,
you about
guys, if token
roadkill.
vision is.
A little bit of possum.
Let me know if your token vision held up when I copy pasted.
Possum.
Yup.
Yeah.
I
so
can see.
No.
I
you
cannot
guys.
see a thing.
Oh, wait.
Fight.
There we go. It took
At the
a minute.
bottom.
Yeah, it took a minute there. Now I'll get it for the viewer.
There. Can you see now, Kin?
Yeah.
You're at the very bottom, Kin. I don't know.
Oh,
if you
yes,
see
I
that.
can see it now.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So you guys find yourself face to face with a large. Let me get the explanation I've typed up. So as party travels versus the dark and winding tunnels of this this kind of like crypt, you come face to face with a massive door made of dark, intricately carved obsidian rock. The door itself is adorned with shimmering silver runes that flicker like starlight in the dimness. Surrounding the door is an eerie silence, broken only by the sounds of distant drips of water echoing through the cavern. The door is approximately 12 feet tall and 8 feet wide. It's bigger on the map, but that's just for effect. The actual archway isn't the full size of the door. It's just there's a door set into it. And there's elaborate carvings depicting scenes of drow worshipping a shadowy entity and flames licking at the edge of the carvings. The center of the door is a circular-ish indentation, and it's about the size of a fist. Seems to be shaped similar to that gemstone you found. There is a plaque on the door below. It says, "I am not alive, but I can grow. I don't have lungs, but I need air. I don't have a mouth, but water may still drown me. What am I?" That is written in Elvish.
Oh, I'm not good at riddles.
Can you put it into the Roll20 chat so we can
I can indeed.
Oh, yes, that would be helpful.
then our
Oh, I almost copy and pasted the answer as well. I have done that before.
I just realized.
It's okay, we don't mind.
No, I mind. I have outright done that before. I can't
Okay.
remember who was playing in that game.
Where are you putting it?
Yeah, it's going to be in the Roll20 chat now in 2 seconds.
And then I'll put it into the.
With the answer?
You know.
Yeah, with the answer.
I'm just checking.
Water kills me, not water drowns me. Sorry.
There you go.
Same things.
I'll post this in. Oh, it's in trip. Okay.
I'm not.
Fungus?
Have you put the gem in before you spoke that word?
No, I'm still holding it. I'm
Not
still.
Okay.
I'm not allowed making a roll.
Because that's what I think it is. I think that's what the answer is.
Water doesn't kill fungus.
Fungus is alive.
I'm
Fungus
going to
is
stick
not
the gem in. I'm going to stick the gem in.
Cool.
not
Wait.
And so I'm going to say.
Not yet.
I'm going to say. In Elvish, because I speak Elvish. It's one of my
Oh.
languages.
Sneaky.
I'm going to say the Elvish word for fire.
That makes more sense, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I was not expecting you to get it that
Having-
quick.
Having seen the vision, the light, the flames are still burning, if you like. So
Yeah, they are.
Go.
And
Max.
they're about to burn a very large amount brighter for a second. As Max, you feel yourself almost building into a rage temporarily. As you feel
happens.
flames begin to kind of sort of crackle around your your fists as you kind of clench your hands after that, but they subside. You're unburnt. The door begins to creak, and you hear as the door kind of sinks down and slides into the wall, revealing a thing. I don't know if you can see through there. I don't know if I have lights. Do I have lights?
Can't see.
I can see nothing.
Might move you
No.
guys.
I don't see it through the door.
Can you see now?
No.
I can.
Ah, yes.
No.
Oh, yes, I can now.
You have to move through the door. The door, for some reason, I don't think they're right.
It won't
yeah.
let me through.
Yeah,
Oh, oh,
The walls are.
The walls block you, so
There
you can
we
spy out
go.
at the door. Yeah.
Pes- pesky walls. Oh God. Oh no, more dead people.
More doors.
They appear to be, they seem to be matching the clothes of the people up door. Above, there is another door here, and stepping out from the shadows,
Oh, God.
I've rolled high on their stealth. I'm going to clear the turn order. I was expecting that riddle to last a bit longer.
Sorry.
It's a simple.
Cleverer than it
It is a basic ass riddle. Like it's
Yeah.
simple.
Knows
so.
I've got work early in the morning, you know.
Yeah, that'll be it. Yeah.
Yeah, that was it. That was it. Appreciate it.
I am going to make attack rolls.
Oh, God.
As you
What?
guys, these guys definitely get the drop on you.
Rude.
Yeah.
Super rude. We're just having a wander.
Did they not know that we like to get the drop first? They don't talk to their friends.
Yeah.
They just killed.
I don't kill anyone.
Does a 17 hit you, Kiva?
Yes. 17 is my AC.
Are you muted?
Oh,
Does a 17 hit Kiva?
sorry, yes.
Huh?
I was muted, yes.
No.
No, wait, that didn't mean to roll twice. You take 7 points of piercing, and can you make me DC 10 wisdom saving throw?
Oh, God.
Oh my God.
These guys rolled very high on stealth.
Wisdom.
The other one is also going to shoot, though. There's two of these. So, where's the other one?
8.
You do fail. You are frightened until the end of your next turn. So you're afraid that this
Ooh.
goblin. This goblin like is contorted onto the ceiling, and he just drops down, and he's like wearing much darker leathers than the other one, and he just pulls up his light crossbow and fires it, and it slices through your calf.
No.
And he kind of tucks and rolls, and he's going to stay there. There is another dust goblin, which is where is he gone? These are from Tome of Beasts. Like Gobo Press, there he is on that bit, and he is going to take another shot at probably Ridmac.
I've changed.
Yeah, so there's an 18 hit Ridmac.
I guess I will probably allow it this time, but only this time.
That's 10. Oh, no, that's not that damage. I don't know why I click again. No, that is 7 points piercing. Again, same save again, please.
Wisdom save, you said, yeah?
Yeah, that when they attack from hiding, they can give you the feared
Wisdom.
condition.
Ooh.
What'd you get?
That is a 6.
Yeah, so you guys are actually been afraid of these goblins. They've really gotten the drop on you, and they've scared the shit out of you.
And just to check real quick. Still concentrating.
Yeah, on your hunter's mark, is it?
Yep.
Yeah, can I get you guys to roll initiative, please?
Yes.
Sure. Why not?
Do you want me to roll 2 even though I'm frightened?
You're frightened. Just means you can't approach, or I didn't. Yeah, you just can't approach them, and you have disadvantage on attacks.
I've changed my hit points on my paper, but it's not showing on my health bar, just so you know.
It's showing as 17 on the token or 10 out of 7. 10 from tokens for me.
Oh, that's not...
It's probably just roll 20 being temperamental.
Okay, I'll just refresh.
There, these guys have also made themselves seen, and you notice 2 orcs are bringing up the back here, working with the goblins. It seems. They just need to get them in the turn order. Where did they go?
They ran away. Because they're so scared of it.
Yeah.
No, just their character sheet won't open. I had it open and I clicked the X when I was trying to open it. They're gonna go initiative. They're gonna go in the same corner. Yeah, they're 12. We're gonna sort descending and first is Alara. You've just seen these two like. Honestly, these goblins they look a bit more battle hardened than the other ones that you've fought before, but smaller at the same time.
Where is that one? 15, 45. Shoot. She will. He's not attacked her yet, though, has he?
He's attacked your friends, but not you.
No, she can't do that yet. She will try and charm him.
Yeah.
Because he's humanoid, but because he's attacking, you get advantage this time.
Yep.
On the wisdom save.
Are you like doing anything to like?
So she'll be just sitting there, and she'll see him attacking. She's just like, "Stop, stop. We're friends. Stop."
So, I'm going to just drop a screenshot into the Discord chat.
Okay.
You wouldn't know, so it's not metagaming. Well, unfortunately, a dust goblin is actually immune to the charmed condition.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay. I did not know that. Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
they are kobold press, so they're sneaky bastards.
Those absolute bastards. Okay, so new plan. New plan. Plan. Somebody give me a plan.
So yeah, the charm is you feel like
Fails.
it's cold, and it just kind of washes over him,
She's like, oh no.
and he just kind of turns its head at you and like makes piercing eye contact.
Hi.
Now, did you do anything to that spell if you cast it quieter? You're quite close to Ridmac.
No. She probably would have said it in his direction to be like, no, stop, no.
Ridmac, I will say, can you give me a insight check, please?
Insight or Arcana?
Either or, whichever you prefer.
Oh shit.
What'd you get?
12.
You're not 100%, but you think that might have been enchantment magic. Or attempted.
Well, I've got more important things to do
Yeah.
than, arrests are in the middle of this. So, like, we'll...
But it's just for your knowledge. You now know.
Yep.
Okay, Alara, are you going to move or do anything with your turn?
No, she can't move. She's scared now.
Yeah, that's it for your turn. Kiva, it's your turn.
Do I make a wisdom save?
You can make a save at the start of your turn to see if you're still scared, yeah.
19.
You are fine. Yeah, you snapped out of it. Like, it was more of a fright. You're like, what the fuck is that? And then they're like, oh, I'm just gonna beat the shit out of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him a fright now. It's a quarter to that.
He's like, give him a fight more like. But hey, you hit. Oh, it wasn't save actually for it.
10.
10, you miss.
And then I'll try and smack him.
Yep. Up.
That is... Oh, why did that happen?
That just rerolled damage for your, for some reason.
Sorry, I'll do it. So that's fucking 11. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, unfortunately, this guy's a bit too fast for you.
Can I use inspiration for one of those?
You can if you want.
It's my last inspiration. I have like 3. No, I have one more left. Okay. So I will. Can I use it for the quarterstaff one, or do I have
Yep.
to? Okay, cool. Come on. Be better. No, don't be better. Be worse. 9.
Yeah, look, unfortunately, just you're swinging and swinging, but this guy's kind of just leaning back and kind of like. This guy is a bit more experienced in a fight than the previous goblins. I will say they do look a lot scrawnier in that regard, but other than that, they look a bit tougher in that regard.
I might be just still a little bit frightened.
Yeah, exactly. Like the fear effect has, you're still shaking a bit.
That's what it is.
Who's next on the turn order? The goblins are. So the dust goblin is gonna go, and he's gonna go for you because you're right there. So Just gonna go to short sword attack. 24.
Yep.
8 points of piercing.
Can I use one of those healing potions we have in?
You can use one of the D4s after you've taken the damage. Yep.
Because I am nerdy.
The actual healing potions that were purchased, unless they were distributed, you will have to get them off of Arthur.
Yeah, but there was 4 left, is it? In the.
There are 4 D4 in the pill. You can use up to 2.
Oh yes, I'll use 2 because I am at 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No. Yeah. You need it. Yeah, that's fine.
Please don't be 2 ones.
That guy did roll just under max damage, so. Yeah, 5. It's better than most of his damage healed.
Yeah.
That's it for his turn. He is going to use his bonus action to disengage. So he's going to go, and then he's disengage so that you don't actually get an opportunity attack. And he's going to go back 25 feet to here. 30 feet to here. He's going to kind of hop up on top of the ledge of this brazier. He's kind of leaning against it. That's it for his turn. And next up we have the orcs. So the orcs seem to be somewhat working with these goblins. They do seem to be they're not they're a bit paler than the normal orcs. They don't have that like vibrant green skin tone that you'd expect from an orc that you'd even see on like Garsh, for example. They seem to be a bit more ashen kind of color. Those of you who traveled would recognize these as Badlands orcs. So, a bonus action, they're going to use their aggressive feature to travel up to their movement speed towards a creature they can see. They're going to go for Max, because he's the biggest threat. And they're going to use their movement to get right up to Max, this one is. And he's going to make a hit. I hope. Or not. We'll see. This one has a javelin. So this one's going to jab you with its javelin.
And it's going to fucking miss.
It is, so a 10, and that's its turn. This orc's a bit further away, and it's also going to do... Yeah, this orc's going to come make its way in. And there, 20 feet. It'll get to here, but that's it. That's all it can do. So, Max, it's your turn.
I am still riding the high of being able to guess a super hard puzzle for the first time in my life and get it right. Therefore, I would like very much to happy rage.
Your rage it is. Go for it.
My rage is happy this time round. I'm still holding this gem, by the way, so I'm gonna swing out one hand with the battle axe, the orc, in front of me, because who the fuck just walks up to someone and tries to stab them with a javelin?
Exactly.
No
That's
one.
it, yeah.
It's the
Smack 'em.
answer. No one. So therefore, I'm gonna do a thing. That's a natural 20.
Roll me a D100.
It is, yes. 9.
Oh, that's not amazing, but it's something. You feel it's imperative to press the advantage, but maintain awareness of your surroundings. You can choose to gain advantage on all attacks against your target next turn. Your target has all advantage on their attack rolls against you until the end of your next turn. So next turn you'll have advantage against this guy if you choose, but he'll have advantage against you on his next turn.
Shall we see if he survives?
It's basically reckless attack. Yeah, roll your damage first.
So that's going to be the 9.
9 1d8
D8.
4 4 4. So you got 5. You got 5 on the dice, so it's actually going to be 14 points damage there.
Yeah.
So yeah, you very nearly killed this thing, but he's just about still standing.
I've raged as my bonus action, so yeah, that's it. I'm not going to move either.
Kind of you very nearly murdered him outright, and he kind of just like teeters and he goes, And he coughs up a load of blood as he does so. Ridmac.
I don't. I just mirror his laugh, but I don't cough the blood up.
Well, this is an interesting situation we're in here. Am I frightened of that one particular goblin, or do I have a frightened condition in general?
You're frightened of the goblin.
Of the goblin. So if I were to attack something else, I would
You're
not
fine.
be affected by
You
it.
just you're not going to move towards the goblin until the end. You got your movement side at the end of your turn.
Sorry, just realised that I need a thingy roll from him. This is mastery stuff.
Yeah. What strength, isn't it?
I don't know. I'm trying to
Did you
search
add your?
for it.
Actually, did you add your rage damage? I don't think you did.
No, I didn't actually.
Okay, yeah,
So
you
it's plus
actually
two.
would have killed him. Yeah. I was
Oh,
just,
okay. Oh, well, I'll take it.
Yeah, so he does laugh, and like it's kind of like as that happens and Ridmark starts to move, you just hear it, and then it's like the body just slides off his like the hips.
He can make a constant saving throw if he wants, but you know, it's
No, he's
probably a bit
dead.
late.
It's just like it takes a minute or two. Like you swing true, and it's just like you chop him in half, and he just hasn't realized yet. That's essentially
I'll
what
take
happens.
it. I'll take
Yeah.
it. There you go.
So,
Yep.
Ridmark, yeah, you're just afraid of this specific goblin up here. You can't move towards him, and you have disadvantage on attacks against him.
Against him, but in general, otherwise, other people not.
Yeah, you
so.
can hit the orc or the other goblin, fine.
Great. Well, we're going to do this goblin because I think that is a considerably bigger problem than these orcs. So let's
You think so?
fire the goblin. Pow.
The hits?
Night. Fantastic.
That's a shame.
Them.
Get a 6. 6 of the 6, you kill him.
Well, I didn't have to crit. So 6 and a 5 for 11.
Yeah, you kill him.
Fantastic.
As I've described these goblins, they have a nasty side effect. They are weak as fuck.
And then we're going to just make our way here. For reasons. Okay. That's it.
Yep, that
Action
is
bonus
cool.
and movement.
Arthur, there's an orc ahead of you, and it doesn't smell great.
Okay, so I'm going to move to here.
Yep.
And then to here, and I'm going to stab the goblin instead.
Roll to hit.
With 11.
11 will miss. Boon could make the difference.
Do I have any boons left?
Oh no.
Need one.
I have one.
Yeah.
Fuck it, I'll do the boon. Yeah.
I need a 15. Unfortunately, no, it does miss.
Yeah.
You just kind of like jab towards him, and it kind of, slips your attack there. These guys are quite quick.
Now, does that still count for the Vex then?
Can you describe Vex, please?
That's a good question. Can I?
For those who don't know, in chat we are using the mastery rules from D&D 2024. We're taking bits and pieces here.
Never mind. I have to hit.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, unfortunately, no Vex, but he's kind of sneering at you there. So maybe you'll get him next turn,
Yeah.
or Alara might get him now. Our first kill on the board. Alara, this orc does seem to be actually bearing down towards you. I will say it's not going towards Max.
She wants to use shield. She can't do that right now because it hasn't actually attacked her yet. But if it's bearing towards her, could she do it?
Do a what?
Shield?
It hasn't attacked yet. Shield's your
No.
reaction.
That's
If it
fair.
attacks you, you can shield. Yep. You
Oh.
I would let you cast shield as your action if you want, but it'll do the same thing as using your reaction. And if it
Yeah,
doesn't
no,
actually swing at you,
that's absolutely fair. She will. Oh, she'll get scared and she will use her little firebolt. So
yep, roll it.
she will get scared. Poor thing. Oh my god, where did you go?
These guys' AC is 15 as well.
22.
Okay, when you roll to hit, will you double your damage, please?
So it begins.
Yes.
Doesn't kill him, but it severely hurts him.
Damn it.
No, yeah, it's double dice, so yeah, it's 4 and 10. So as you kind of reach out, this brazier behind you begins to crackle and glow with magical, like flame energy, and it empowers your spell. And you, as you impact it, it impacts this orc in the chest. This is probably some of the most damage you've ever done to a sentient living creature in your life. And you blast it like nearly off its feet, leaving a huge, like disgusting, like burn straight through his chest. You can see pieces of his ribs. Still alive, but it's angry.
He's gonna go hide behind the thing.
Yeah.
Can I hide from the truth, child?
Murder.
What happened up there?
That is Alara's turn. That is, it will be Kiva.
Kiva isn't looking the best, but she's still going to go for this massive orc who'll probably squish her. And she'll try and hit him with her others.
He looks pretty rough, to be fair. Like, he looks like he couldn't. If he tried to pick you up to squish you, he'd probably severely hurt himself.
Oh, gosh.
If he wasn't so burnt, he'd be bleeding out.
That is 14. I will use a boon. You said 15, did you?
Actually, let me double check that. Actually, I think it's 15. I might be looking at the goblin. Yeah, 15.
Okay, I'll use
Oh, sorry, 13. 13. I was looking at 10 points.
Okay. So I've hit that. So for 5.
Yeah, you kill it. So as you kind of rear up, Alara's burnt. So it kind of turns to you, and you just punch your hand straight through the burning. Or actually, it's the quarterstaff. You just jab the staff straight to the burnt flesh, and you feel it hit something important inside and knock it out of place, and just a gout of blood just pours out of it.
Sweet. And then I'll use the rest of my movement to move to this guy and unarmed strike
Pop.
him.
Yep, hit him with a pop.
Is that with advantage for the flanking?
You will.
Oh, well, it's a natural 20. Or.
Yeah. Roll me the D100, but I don't think it's gonna matter. But just every time you get in that 20, you roll on that table. 32. You're able to maneuver towards your opponent while attacking and send to harass them. You can choose to grapple your opponent. So, with that, like maybe like you grapple the goblin to death, like you grab him and just go. And yeah, that is going to drop us out of combat as you kind of kill the people that are waiting on the other side for the ambush. There is my roll 24. I'm going to change the music back to something else.
How is everybody else looking? Because if everybody else isn't looking too bad, I'd like to rob one of
It's honestly just you and Ridmack's taking a bit of a damage.
You take all that's needed.
How many have we left?
Just 40. 2d4 left.
Okay, so do you want to take one, Ridmack, and I'll take one?
Sure.
Hula bula. Come
Nah.
on. Don't be a one. Don't be a one. Or maybe do be a one and don't listen to me at all.
So,
Still quite sore.
As
Oh
you-
god.
as you guys kind of make your way through and clean up these things, I will say, one of these goblins, as they hit the deck, a pen and quill clink out of his pack. This one here, you may surmise, was the goblin known as Tog.
Oh.
Oh.
So you've killed the letter writer. You do see on these goblins there are unusual tattoos. These were locked inside here, and they do seem to be different looking than the ones that were outside. They are wearing their eyes are darkened. They seem a bit more feral in terms of like their demeanor, a lot more aggressive when they were attacking you. And there are strange, like inky markings up and down their body. Did we just get hydrated again?
Oh,
Good.
really?
On your end, thanks a million for the extra
Wow.
5 gift subs.
Oh my
That's amazing.
god.
Thank you so much.
What?
Thank you.
Awesome.
Massively appreciate it, man.
Oh my gosh.
That's bananas.
So, I will say none of you are all high enough. We'll just kind of drop it here now because you'll probably find it on the way or something. One of the goblins out there would have been what's his name? Snag. So that's the backup outside that are preparing to try come in here. So, off to the left, there is a locked door here. Both sides locked. There are a few chests locked behind a gate here, and then the passageway seems to continue on down this way.
Alara's gonna kind of crawl out from behind the thing where she is and kind of look around and go, oh my god. Look down at her hands and just, oh, okay. What do we do?
We get up and we go on.
Are you
I'm
feeling
going to
okay?
look at the chests.
I'm a bit sore, but
Is anybody else hurt? Is everyone okay?
I think Rib Mac's a little bit hurt.
Oh, I'm fine. I'm fine.
I just need a little sit down and maybe some dinner and a snooze.
Are you feeling okay there, princess?
Oh.
I'm fine.
I'm not talking about you, your juniorship. I'm talking about, old golden hair here.
I'm just not used to this. I have no words. But I'm okay, thank you.
Oh, just checking in, Not,
No, I appreciate it so much. Thank you.
not feeling all bad about scorching that orc to pieces, do you?
I feel bad. I feel absolutely wretched. That was a terrible thing. It was only supposed to be warning, like shots at his feet, like just stay away and stop, like a deterrent. It wasn't supposed to be like that.
Can you make me an Arcana check now that you've kind of the heat battle have calmed down?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh no.
While that's going on, I'm going to head to this door and just start checking it out carefully. And as I go past, I'll just say, hey, at least it gets easier from here on.
Let me see.
An 8.
You're not fully sure, but I'll give it to you with an 8 because it's not super hidden knowledge. Some places on the continent do have certain affinities with types of magical power.
Okay.
And occasionally in places like that, if you cast a spell relating to that power, it may be a bit more effective.
Okay.
You did notice, obviously, the door was attuned to fire, and there is a heat in this room that's obviously probably coming from braziers, but it seems to be also not necessarily just coming from the braziers. It seems to be like an ambient magic in the air.
Didn't even cross my mind.
You're investigating the door, are you, Max?
Yeah, I'm going to have a look for
I will need an investigation check there, then, Margaret.
any sort of traps. I'm not looking to unlock or anything, but definitely trying to give it a peer.
Yep.
5.
Yeah, it's definitely trapped. It's 100% trapped. It's so heavily trapped, it's not even funny.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with this door.
And there also 100% isn't a key in the lock.
Wait, there's a door here?
Can I try and unlock this gate?
You can, yeah. There is a padlock, old style padlock in one of the loops with the thing. Feel free to give me a thieves' tool check.
Yeah, is
Are
that
you just trying to unlock it?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
I'll give you guidance if it helps.
That's 23.
Cool. Can I get a deck save, please?
Great.
Low
'cause I
DC.
I didn't
Where?
check for traps.
I did. There's no traps here.
Yeah. Deck save. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a high DC.
22.
Yeah, you're fine. So as you unlock that, you do notice as the hinge, you hear it before you see it, and like a few spikes kind of jut up from underneath, like felt paneling stones, like at your feet. But you manage to step back just in time.
Folks, there are traps.
How many?
Well, I don't know, but there are traps, just in general. So keep an eye.
I'd like to keep both, actually, if that's okay.
Do they look like anything specific?
Well, I opened the door, I opened the gate, and then spikes came out. So I don't know.
Oh my god, are you okay?
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
I don't
I'm
like
gonna
any of this.
I'm gonna poke my head round the corner and just yell out to Arthur. Oh, when you're done fanning around over there, there's another door over here for you.
Perfect. Okay.
There are 3 chests behind that gate.
Yeah. Can I investigate them all for traps first?
Dan, I'll take 1 roll for all 3.
Yeah. Perfect.
Surely they wouldn't trap the chests behind the oddly trapped gate. No one would do that.
Oh no, they're not. They're never thorough.
That's a 16.
Oh, yeah, you're fine. Yeah.
Okay, and I'm just
They're
gonna
not even
unlock-
locked.
They are unlocked. Okay.
They're not
perfect.
locked.
They
They're
are
open.
locked.
Well, they're unlocked. They're like
Unlocked.
Yeah,
Perfect.
they're
Sorry.
not open, but they're unlocked.
Okay, I'm gonna open all 3 of them.
Yep. The contents is mostly rotted away paper. There is a scroll down the bottom of one of the leftmost one. That's all that's really lasted. It's in its protective leather case. There
Okay.
is a few gold coins in the other one. I'll give me 1 second and roll for the amount. Decent amount. There's 27 gold in one.
Ooh, nice.
There's about for silver. 100 silver pieces, so that adds up to 10 gold if you want to track it.
Okay, so that's 37.
37 gold in that chest. I'm rolling a D100 here. Rolled 100. I've never had that happen before. There. And then in the other chest, there is hard to describe. Like, there are vials of something, but you're not sure what it is.
I'm going to take them anyway.
Yeah.
Is Arthur trying to take them for himself, or is he just taking them out?
I'm taking them out. I'm gonna pocket the gold, but I'm going to like.
You give me a slight hand check to pocket the gold, so you keep notice of
And
that.
I've been watching him because he's been acting
Yeah,
a bit
you see,
weird.
you do have your passive ability against that.
Oh yeah.
25.
Oh, 20.
We managed to get that in.
Damn it.
So I'm gonna pocket the gold, but I am going to hold up the vials and stuff and the scroll and be like, so we've got strange potions and we have.
It
Would I-
looks more like oil
I
than
know
a
that's
potion.
probably a spell scroll.
You haven't opened it. You don't know what's in it at all.
Also probably scroll. I don't know. Maybe magical. I don't know. I'm gonna open it.
Yep. It is. Do any of you speak Undercommon?
Undercommon.
It is written in
No.
Undercommon.
Does anyone speak
It looks like
Undercommon?
yeah, it does look similar. There's similarities to common, but the words aren't the same. Like
Yeah.
you don't understand the words.
Yeah.
The actual script itself looks similar.
Anyone speak undercommon?
No.
No, I studied other languages than Undercommon.
It's very
I should have
strange.
learned that one,
Yeah,
though.
probably it is your natural tongue.
Is it?
I'd assume it's Deepens.
Even though I speak Gnomish.
Really? Okay, I thought they
Yeah.
spoke Undercommon.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
'cause
no.
we're, gnomes.
Yeah, no, I thought Vernablins would have learned the common language of the underground. Fair.
No,
Uh,
they hang out with themselves, avoiding
That's true,
the
they
drow.
do. Yeah, so it is the Drow language there. It should be called Under Sylvan or Under Elven when you think about it, but
Yeah. So yeah, I'm just gonna put that and the vials is just like anyone.
I will say
I'll
the
just-
script does look very Drow-like, but it is Undercommon. It's not written in Elvish or anything like that.
Yeah, so I should probably bring it to the drow. We should probably bring it to the drow.
He'd probably be able to speak there, depending on what it is.
Yeah, and the vials. Is anyone the alchemist? Even an amateur
You're-
one might be able to
If
tell
You're
what the fuck
proficient,
these
if
are.
you're proficient with like an alchemist kit or a herbology kit, herbalism kit, I'll let you know. I can attempt to identify these.
I mean, Alara would have some, but not enough, I don't think.
Yeah, you'd need to be proficient.
Yeah.
I will say if you uncork one, it smells. It's not a potion. You can tell from that. It's more of an oil.
No.
Okay, so it seems to be oil.
It smells like a weird. There's a weird smell off it. Like it's hard to identify.
Lick it.
Well,
Okay.
you know-
Well, I'm just going to throw one at someone eventually. Okay. Or does anyone else want them?
Well, the best way to find out what it is, as we have learned from our good friend Max here, is just lick it and see what happens.
I am not going to lick the strange oil.
Well, I mean, you could though. I'm
Yeah,
not saying that you shouldn't, or you
Asher has
should.
definitely
I'm
gone Russian. Um,
I'm just saying, like, you could, check it out.
I'm surprised
And,
Ridmac hasn't tried to steal it because it's oil.
okay.
What do you got there?
I'll be delivered a little bit of democracy to the princeling here at some point.
you just hear eagle noises as Ridmac just pulls up the crossbow, like, give me that.
I'm here so that you got freedom. Pew 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 pew.
Yeah, so like there is a weird like I suppose acrid smell. Like it's not acid, but it smells like a weird there's a chemical smell off it, a very strong chemical smell.
Lick
Okay.
it.
We're gonna pocket it. Sorry, and can I investigate this door?
You can.
There's no traps.
The key is in the door. I will say.
Key's in the door, and there's no traps.
Max didn't realize the key was in the door.
But
Max was like, oh, I don't know what's going on here. The key is outright sitting in the lock. Yeah,
it's a fake key.
it's not trapped at all. There's
It's
the
not.
key. They were. It looked like the goblins were probably in the process of trying to open this door with the key they found when you came in.
Okay.
It's not a real door.
I know it that he just didn't see it. So what I'm going to do is try and hide the key and try and do a lockpick. All I'm gonna do is turn the key, but I'm trying to save faith for him, and actually open it.
I'll just allow that in that order because this investigation being so bad. So I will open this door.
You're good at that.
No. Thank you for pointing
it.
it out. Okay, you really helped with the, seeing the.
I'm
I
not sure if
can't.
you
I can't do that shit. My fingers are just chubby fingers and.
inside this room, there's no torches or light in here. There is armor stands behind you. They're wearing what seem to be an elven armor of sorts, like a mixture of leathers.
Ooh. Do they look better than what I have on at the moment?
You just a standard leather armor.
Okay.
Do they look? Do they happen to look Ilara sized?
Yeah, I mean, Lara could probably make do.
Huh. Okay.
They're like drow leather armor, so they're like a dark black color, black and purple color.
Okay.
On
Lara,
the
maybe have a look over here. I can't get in the door.
That
but there's-
matches. That matches Ilara's downfall into murderous madness.
Into murder.
on the table there are a number of
Healing.
candles. There's a sword, a long sword of sorts. Looks like elven make as well. There's a map, and there's a compass. Alara, that tunnel, you kind of actually can't go down around the corner there. That's just the wall. They didn't obviously left a gap, but that tunnel continues a long way that
Oh,
way.
there's the door.
Yeah, the door's over here.
Sorry.
Yeah, friend. So yeah, there's a sword. There's a potion bottle full of a red liquid. Looks very similar to the healing potion you have in your possession, Arthur.
Nice.
Then yeah, the sword is of elven make. It's a long sword. You're not
Okay.
proficient in magic. It's hard to tell whether it's magical or not.
I'm going to
Nasty
also
looking blade
pocket
damage.
the health potion.
Yep.
I'm gonna have a look at the map.
Is-
The map is it's a map of the tunnels nearby. So it shows a lot of the tunnels that you've been through already. It shows the runes. It shows. It doesn't go into too much detail on the actual outlines of the runes. It shows like a rough. Like there's no description of what's in any of the rooms or anything. It just gives you a rough outline of things.
I'm going to pick
Towards
up the
the-
compass,
Yeah.
and I like magic-looking mechanical things. I know it's not magic; it's just magnetic. But yeah,
You don't know that. You
I
actually
don't
have
know
no
that.
idea whether that's magic or not. That's all I'll say there.
is it?
Um,
Is it just pointing the
It's
direction
it's
north
currently
should
It
be?
is currently pointing the direction north should be.
Yeah.
The map
Okay.
does have at the very end to it. It's kind of now the writing on it is in Undercommon, so if you don't speak Undercommon, you won't know what it's actually saying. But it's like a map of these tunnels, kind of in stuff, and goes through the ruins. And at the very end of the ruins, there's very clearly sketches of a pit, a very deep and dark pit. Whereas like shade has been given to the map to show other colors. This pit has like been done in a way that indicates that it is very, very deep.
Is there anything of use in these chests over here?
Over there, they're not chests, they're crates. Yeah, they're just kind of clutter. There's not really much worth in it. There's a net that could be useful.
Sure, I'll grab the net and throw them in my bag.
On those walls, there's more just basic, like there's a spear or two. There's like a few daggers. You know, nothing crazy.
Alara, is there any of this stuff that could help you not be so squishy?
One of the sets do look like it would probably fit Lara.
I don't know. Maybe I can try something. I just need to get in the room.
Oh yeah, the door. Sorry, sorry.
It's okay. We'll pretend she's in there. And she's like,
Yeah.
oh, I can try bits and pieces, but I mean, if anybody else needs it, I don't want to take from them.
No, we're all good.
We're all good. Well, then she'll try. If it fits, it fits.
I know you don't.
Yeah,
I know you
so-
don't want to hurt anybody, but people want to hurt you. So let's try.
I really did not enjoy that. I'll just hide from now on.
You normally enjoy your magic, or like, you know, that just everything you do that use in the magical sort, things you
It's-
don't enjoy doing.
No, this is all new to me. Like, this is not. It's all just new. I didn't know I could do any of this.
Oh, I was going to ask where you went to school.
There's a very long story, and I don't think now is the right time to get into stories.
No, we get into it later. I am
Yeah.
very curious to learn more about it, though.
Yeah. You're not the only one. I'm gonna just try these on.
Yeah, Lara, that is just standard leather armor, so your
Super.
AC will become 11 plus your dex modifier.
Thank you.
It is for visual descriptions. It's a mixture of dark and deep black and purple leathers. There is a helmet there. You don't need to wear the helmet. It's for the AC, but it is included. It's just a leather cap. Elven in style, so it is actually. It seems to be kind of nearly a perfect fit in that regard, but it is very clearly stylized after Drow styles. A lot of this is old Drow gear, so a lot of it has there is scripting in Undercommon on the inside of the arm on one of them. You don't speak Undercommon, so you don't understand what it says is yet.
But she can hide it under her sleeves.
Yeah. Like this, you could wear this. It's like armor. You can't wear this under your clothing. I always rule that with that. But yeah, there are bits of this is definitely armor that has been worn, maybe not super recently, but it is. This is a guard room, so this armor belongs to somebody.
Not anymore.
And the sword.
Does it have a name tag?
It doesn't.
Maybe that's what the Undercommon is. This belongs to.
That
Oh,
could be-
look,
that could
my
be
name
what
is
the
Greg.
Is anyone taking the sword on the table?
No,
Is it a
No.
short sword?
not me anyway.
I'm going to take it, but I'm not going to use it. It's just more like, yeah, we could sell this.
It looks like a well-crafted blade.
Mm.
I'll say. Yeah, it looks a viciously sharp blade. that's not a hint as to what it is. It's just it's a drow made sword, so it's very nasty, wickedly sharp.
It's Forple.
No, I wish. I don't actually wish. That would be horrible for me. So yeah, that's kind of all this room has. With that, guys, I think now is a good point as we kind of take it. If you guys want to take like a short rest, I think this would be good. You could secure the room just for those of you. Just to drop the hint there, and we'll pick this up in 2 weeks. This is a good spot as anywhere to stop it. There's just more combat ahead for a bit. So, no, that's spoilers. I don't want to keep you here too long, Kira. You mentioned having work layers.
Sorry.
So, yeah, no, you're fine. You're fine. Look, 11's cut off anyways. So, guys, thank you so much for showing us support and tuning in to watch episode 3. Tune in Thursday for Dave, who's in the background of Kate's camera. There's Return of the Graven King, Rebirth of the Graven King, I think. Sorry, stream. Freya here that is on that playing Ketra, who is apparently in some sort of trouble. So we'll see how that goes.
She's always in trouble.
Yeah, I mean, you also usually murder the trouble. So
well, she's the murderer. Yeah, Alara isn't. She is.
Yeah. So this is like, what's Eri like? Is Eri murder happy or not?
Oh God, no, not well. She killed one person, then got scarred for it for life.
Yeah, so this is our second chance to traumatize her. So, yeah, tune in 2 weeks. I'll be back here with the rest of this dungeon crawl. In that regard, because that is what this is. This is the start of a dungeon crawl. So, we will be a few sessions down here, maybe. No level up yet, guys. You're nearly there, but not just yet.
No.
Gotta finish out this little bit of an adventure, and then we'll see what happens. We'll be back here on, let's see, what date is it next we're back? I think it's the first, I think it's the 14th? 15th?
15th.
One of those two?
15th.
15th. We'll be back here on the 15th. If you guys have any questions about anything on the stream or anything like that, I will be available in the Discord. Maybe not tonight, but like to drop in the stream discussions channel. I will happily answer anything, any queries you guys have about stuff. And yeah, we'll see you in 2 weeks. Tune in, as I said, Thursday and then Tuesday again for, I believe, Shadow Dark. And next week is our year anniversary, so stick around and see what we have in store. Let's go. See you guys.
Bye.